What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another brand new live stream. I'm back. Yeah, we're gonna be doing more Mario Kart. Hold on. Alright, we back. I think there was people right by my door, and it's always awkward doing a stream when they're like right by it. But what's going on? Welcome, Sir Nerd, Steph, Hyper Yoshi, Super Wario Gaming, Ethan. How are y'all doing? Today we are back with more Mario Kart World. How are we all doing? Doing good? Doing good? Alright, bet. Alright. Yeah. But, like I said, I'm back. Are y'all ready for the 12-hour stream tomorrow? The 12-hour stream. Oh boy, it's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be fun. The 12-hour stream is tomorrow. Five more years of 5 more years of Three Houses Discourse, baby. Miss Green Hair at the end of the new Fire Emblem trailer is a Three House character. Let's go. Oh boy, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I know Skipper's freaking out. Also, we gotta talk about the Direct because, well, dog, I was away for 1 week and y'all can't control yourselves. Anyway, let me go to the Nintendo Twitter. So it happened, yeah, September 12th. Doing fine, messing around in art software. How about you? I'm doing good. But guys, we're gonna talk about the new Nintendo Direct for a minute because, well, simply put, chat, I wasn't there for it. The one time I wanted to react to it, they did it while the Direct was almost too mid. Nah, I think it was good. I've seen some people say the Direct was bad, and I was like, did we watch the same Direct? Did we watch the same Direct? Like, did people forget in the September Direct of 2022, we had nothing but farming simulators? Like, the fuck we talking about? Alright, chat. You personally liked it? Awesome. Alright, chat, we're gonna go a bit over it. Why not? I'll have, like, the game music in the background. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, we got the Direct. First, they showed off. He wasn't interested in game show, but even I wouldn't say it was bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad. So first off, they revealed the Mario 2 movie. I'm not gonna play the trailer because I remember my old trailers. I would react to the trailers for the first Mario movie, and yeah, no, they copyright claimed my ass. Even if it was a game trailer, or even if it was a movie trailer, they still copyright claimed me. So I'm not gonna do that. But new Mario Galaxy movie. New Mario Galaxy movie. Hey, I'm surprised they're going all in on the Galaxy stuff. I was like, whoa, the Galaxy stuff? Like, shit crazy. I forgot it was coming out spring of 2026. So, when they showed this off, I was like, oh yeah, that's supposed to come out. But yeah, the second Mario movie. Hell yeah. It's fucking awesome. They got everybody back. That's crazy. Next up, we got the talking flower. They released a real talking flower. Okay, I guess we're just releasing anything now. Wait, what is this? Okay, pause that shit. Oh yeah, new Mario Wonder content. Went all in on Mario Wonder content. Like, dog, it was cool, but it's like, I mean, hey, shout out that. I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna buy it, but if it's free, I'll definitely pick it up. But if it's like more than $10, it's like, nah, I'm good. I'll get to that in a minute sooner. To everyone who expected to become Mario World because Yoshi was in Galaxy 2. Yeah, Yoshi was in Galaxy 2. I mean, people have forgotten Galaxy 2. That was literally like the main selling point. But the Koopalings are back. Oh yeah, they added back the Koopalings. I'm guessing Nintendo saw all the criticism about the boss fight, so they finally added them back. Yeah, to all the people who hated the Koopalings, you want to know why they brought them back? Go play the bosses in the OG Wonder. Switch to edition branding space. Somebody is locked in. How much though? Who knows? If it's anything more than 10, I'm not picking it up. If it's 10, I might make the upgrade. I'm not gonna lie. Also, a new Yoshi game, which I've realized since Yoshi's Wally World, I realized nobody cares about the Yoshi games. Like, nobody's cared. Nobody cared about Crafter World, and nobody cares about this game. Nobody cares about this game. I've noticed nobody cares about this game. That's crazy, if you ask me. But yo, new Yoshi game. New Yoshi game. You know what? Shout out. Create a customized crew. Wait, which was this? Oh yeah, they announced some more Tomodachi Life shit. Yo, this is awesome. I'm not a big fan of the new Mii art style. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not rocking with it too much, but I don't care. New Tomodachi Life. They said it's coming out spring 2026. So spring 2026 is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome, guys. Spring 2026. We is rocking with this shit. New Air Rider stuff. I really don't care about Kirby Air Riders. Sorry to everyone. I know Jacojin loves Kirby Air Riders. For me, I don't care. I don't think I'm going to pick it. I think I'll ask for it for Christmas. This is not something I'm not going to drop money on. But hey, I'm glad that Nintendo's going in on Amiibos again. I know they kind of were, but I'm glad to see that they still rock with it. Why did they give a Mineta Suka game? Bro, we left that game back in 2023. We left that shit back in 2023, bro. Like, this is a 2020... Bro, we gotta leave this back in 2023. Simply put. Whatever the fuck this is. Oh, yeah. Plays a Ditto. Bro, who cares, bro? I do not give a fuck. Oh, Monster Hunter. I thought this was gonna be the last game they was gonna announce. Deadass. I was like, are they really gonna end it off on a third-party game? Shout out Resident Evil 9, but are they really gonna end it off? Thank God they didn't. But, you know what they ended off on? Fucking Fire Emblem. I'm not gonna lie. That was a bold move from Nintendo to end it off on Fire Emblem. That was a bold move to put it off as their closer. You wanna know why it was a bold move? Because they know half Nintendo fans hate Fire Emblem. Like, they knew half of Nintendo fans hate Fire Emblem because of Smash Bros. So ending it off as the closer was a bold move. But this is actually the first time ever where I'm actually not mad at anything Fire Emblem. I'm like, hey, Fire Emblem. I rocked with N-Gage. This is gonna be as good. This is gonna be good. I see that Persona 3 Reload's on Switch too. Oh yeah, I saw they dropped the demo. I'm not gonna play the demo because I already beat the full game. So I already beat the full game on PS5, so I don't really care. But hey, let's go. Would Resident Evil be a better endpoint? No. That's why I was gonna be upset if it was like the ending point. I was like, they're gonna close it out on this. Yeah. And then they got what, the backup announcements? Yeah. Mario Galaxy movie. Galaxy 2 HD ports. I'm so fucking happy. Oh my god. I was like, Galaxy 1, where's Yoshi? I was like, alright, Galaxy 1, where's Yoshi? There we go! Galaxy 2. I'm not dropping money on Galaxy 1 because I already have Galaxy 1. It's the 3D All-Star Collection. But I don't got Galaxy 2. So I haven't really played through Galaxy 2, so Galaxy 2 is definitely something I'm buying day one. I don't care that I'm dropping 40 bucks. I will drop 40 bucks for an HD Galaxy 2, especially in 4K. Also, what are the amiibos gonna do? What are the amiibos gonna do in this? Like, what are they gonna do with this? Like, really, what are they gonna do? I'll be honest when I say this, Fire Emblem trailer looked boring for the whole thing, and then Miss Hero finishing up, and never mind, take my money. Yep. More Three Houses discourse. What discourse do I know about this? I don't fucking know. I don't know any Three Houses discourse. I haven't played that game. I'll play Engage. But welcome Cowboy Knuckles to the stream. Bro, when they showed off this trailer, I was about to freak out in the airport. I was watching this in the airport. I was like, oh my god. I was like, what is this? Oh my goodness. New Mario Baseball. Oh my god. Bro, I literally never been more disappointed in my life. I was literally sitting there thinking, why the fuck did we need a new Mario Tennis game? Who the fuck cares about Mario Tennis? Mario Tennis is now the franchise I hate just because... It's the franchise I hate just because Nintendo thinks we love this so much, but we want Mario Baseball. Why are they still doing Mario Tennis? What is Mario Tennis gonna include? What is Mario Tennis gonna include? I still feel like Aces was too new for them to already go all in on Mario Tennis. Like, why are they dropping Mario Tennis? I get it's been 6 years minimum. How long? It has been 8 years since Mario Tennis Aces, but Aces still felt new enough. Like, Aces, like, what difference are they gonna make to Mario Tennis Fever? Am I dropping Mario Tennis Fever? Am I dropping 60 bucks on Mario Tennis Fever? Fuck no. Nah, I'm sticking with Aces. Unless Fever gives me a reason, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this, straight up. Valentine's Day. Well, not Valentine's Day, but if you want to break up with your girl, go buy her Mario Tennis Fever. DK Bonanza DLC. I don't have DK Bonanza. I don't care. So, it's not another Ultra Smash to Aces gap. At least for Aces, at least it was a good Mario Tennis game. Like, we had optimism with the Switch era. Wii U era, we thought the Wii U game was gonna be good. And then, what is it? I forgot. And then Aces, we actually had, like, hope in the franchise. And then Aces was better than Ultra Smash, at least. Ultra Smash is still probably one of the worst sports games they've done. But, at the same time, there's no reason. There's no reason to buy it. There's no reason to buy Fever for me. Like, it's just... Aces... I'm already content with Aces. And also, Mario Tennis Open. And Mario... Yeah, Mario Tennis Open. And Mario Tennis on the Wii are go-to games. So, I don't got a reason, right? Oh yeah, Metroid Prime 4. You forgot to show the babies in Mario Tennis? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care. I'm just talking about my thoughts. I'm not analyzing every trailer. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4, I am buying this game day one because, well, this is the only game from the 2017 E3 Direct that I still have yet to come out. So I am buying this. Baby Waluigi came out? Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. I forgot Baby Waluigi, this is his first appearance. Both of you assume any of us are able to pull. For real, bro? Hold on, dude. Hold on, there's like a water on my mic. Alright, there we go. Okay, who actually cares about a Mario Tennis story mode? Not me, especially since if I don't want to do the story mode, Mario will never be baby. Damn. But yeah. Hold on, wait, I got a question. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, next up. Metroid Prime 4, I'm buying this. I really got nothing else to say about Metroid Prime 4. It is gonna be like somewhat of an open world. That's gonna be fun. No, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know about fun, but it is gonna be interesting. The dumbest shit Nintendo has done. The dumbest shit ever. And this was a moment where I was actually just laughing. I was like, no shot. This is something a parody account would tweet. This is something a parody account tweets. The desktop goes hard? Oh yeah, it does. This, hold on. Yeah, nah, this wallpaper goes hard. It really does. But yeah, this is the moment where I was just laughing. I was like, no fucking shot, we got Virtual Boy before Wii. Nintendo did probably the funniest thing they could have done. They probably did the funniest thing they could have done. Oh my god. And the fact that you could pay $90 to have like a kind of replica Virtual Boy. That's funny. Am I gonna buy it? No. No. It is fun. But I'm not buying this. It is fun, but I'm not buying it. But this is fun. This is fun. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Hades 2. I thought this was gonna be Hades 3. Because I thought it was gonna be Hades 3 because I remember Hades 2 was out in early access, but I guess this is the new Hades. New Hades 2. If people still get headaches like I heard about, actually go bankrupt. That should not be allowed. And Nintendo's probably gonna allow a feature where you can make that shit like probably gray. I never understood people who got headache. I mean, I understand, but I feel like people made it a way bigger deal than it was. Like, when I see the red, I'm fine with that. But at the same time, that shit is up close, so. But yeah. What else? Mega evolutions in Pokemon. Okay. More Pokemon. Kirby fans. Something about Kirby fans. Power Wash Sim 2. Oh, we're all buying this. Oh yeah, they put Final Fantasy 7. The remake Intergrade? I don't know what that means. But I think this is the first Final Fantasy. Yo, why are they making 3 Final Fantasy 7s? They already made 1 Final Fantasy 7 in 1997, and all of a sudden they couldn't put it in one game? Like, they really couldn't find it? Virtual Boy Replica flop harder than the Nintendo Labo? That'd be funny. But, nah, I think it'll have some success. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck oh yeah. My god, they still pushing Legends ZA so hard. Oh yeah, because it is Pokemon, but still. I don't care about this. Stardew Valley update. Fatal Frame. Ain't nobody care about Fatal Frame. Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. They pushed this so hard, even though, like, outside of Japan, nobody gives a fuck about Dragon Quest. Like, the Kirby theme for the Nintendo app released the night before the Direct, so it wasn't a reveal, actually. Damn. It's kind of crazy. Dynasty Warriors, Mortal Kombat, Overcooked 2, Little Nightmares 3. Oh, FIFA. This is what we came for. What else? One Piece. Ain't nobody give a fuck. They made a Danganronpa 2 remake. Why a remake of the second one? That was always interesting to me. Why a remake of the second one? Is it because Nagito right here is like the most popular character? I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting to me. Like, damn, really? Chat, should I stream Danganronpa? I have the Danganronpa collection. Do you think that would be like a fun game to stream? Or are you guys like, hell nah, bro. Danganronpa looks like Omar's hairline. I don't know. But also, whoa! Persona 3 demo. Let's go. So you can go up all the way to the first boss battle. Hey, chat. Y'all should play this. Y'all should play this, right? Y'all should play this. This is a demo, so you can at least experience for yourself. And I feel like by the time you beat the first boss, you're already so hooked. You do want to drop the money on Persona 3 Reload. This game is a game you want to play. It is... I'm not joking. This might be the best game I've ever played in my life. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, chat. This might be the best game I've played in my life. I did beat this game. I beat this game in my own time on the PS5. This might be the best game I've played. I'm being genuinely dead ass. Y'all, stop what you're doing. Drop to 60 on this. Drop to 6, or if you got a PS4, or if you got a PS5, drop to 20 on this. Because I saw at Walmart, this game's already 20 bucks. 20 bucks for peak? Junpei ain't worth 1 cent? What? I will say this, Skipper. Unlike Yosuke, Junpei actually gets better. Junpei actually gets better. Junpei actually gets better, okay? Junpei actually gets better. He actually gets better, chat. I'm not joking. Junpei actually gets better. I trust you. Junpei is like Ryuji. He actually gets better. Well, Ryuji was pretty good right out the gate. Junpei, he kinda starts off not great, but Junpei gets better. Unlike Yosuke, who I feel like doesn't get better. Something about Splatoon shit. I concur. Junpei has amazing story over Persona 3. Yes! Subspace. Yeah. What Subspace said. I know Subspace actually played the game. He knows Junpei actually gets better. Unlike Yosuke. Oh. Also, speaking of Persona, we'll get to that in a minute. What the fuck is this game, bro? Like, yo, bro, you trying to buy that new Dinkum? Said nobody ever. Human Human Fall Flat. Human Fall Flat, Switch 2 edition. Who cares? Who cares? Lego Voyages, who cares? Who cares? Chat, Mario Galaxy 2 music's on here. Oh shit. Voidco is hiring. Chat, y'all trying to get jobs? Y'all trying to get jobs? If you want to submit in a J-O-B. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I even said that word. God damn it. Why did I say that word? Yo, bro. Like, why did I say that word? The J-O-B word. But, yo, it's here, guys. Alright, what else? Dice Gear 7. Virtual Fighter 5. Alright, yeah, we got through all the stuff. I am annoyed at Direct. Nintendo drops DLC for TK Bonanza not even 2 months after the game releases at a price tag of $20, making it a $60, $90 game. Damn. Well, also, chat, hold on. Let me show this to y'all. I gotta, like, hide it because I know when I search it up on the Twitter machine, if I search up Persona, it's probably gonna give me some bad shit. So I gotta, like, be careful. And Pokemon Legends got a $3 DLC before the game is even out, putting it at a $100 value. What? Nah, bro, I'm not dropping any money for Pokemon. I'd rather drop money on Long John Silver's than... Alright. So, chat, y'all are never gonna believe this. They dropped... Guess what they dropped, chat? Oh, man, what did they drop? Did they drop you getting a good hairline? I wish. They dropped Persona skins for Overwatch. I don't want to download Overwatch, and I won't. My sister plays Overwatch, and she even told me, probably don't even get this. Do you want to know how much this is? Oh, Greg, it's probably $30, because Fortnite is usually pretty, like, reluctant, so Overwatch is probably the same deal, right? No! $60! $60! It's cheaper. As of right now, it is unironically, like, it is cheaper to buy Royale right now. The Ultimate Edition too, by the way, on PlayStation than it is to drop money on these skins. These skins are not good, bro. Who is it? Okay, Yosuke skin looks good. I guess Mercy looks good with on. Yo, Genji, they did not put this on Junkrat. Yo, chat, who is this dude, chat? Yo, chat, who is this dude, by the way? Please don't make me get a job. Please don't make me get a job, chat. Oh my god, that sounds horrible, chat. Chat, who are these guys? I saw this guy right here who plays Joker, right? I was like, oh, who is this guy? Is this a guy they added in like 2018 or something? No, they added him last month. They added this dude, bro. They added this dude. Mario Kart World is older than bro. Why did they give him the Joker skin, bro? Why did they give him the Joker skin, bro? Who the fuck is this dude, bro? Does he got any fans? Does he got any fans? Hold on, let me look this shit up, bro. Who are all the characters, bro? Okay. Yeah, I think, chat, I think it's generally cheaper right now. I think it's generally cheaper right fucking now. Right now. To buy Persona 5, 4, and 3. Than it is to buy the skins. I'm not joking. I'm not dropping 60 on a skin. Hell nah, bro. You know what? I think I'm gonna pass on this. This shit is 60. This shit is 60, bro. Hold on, let me look this shit up. Top. Let me see. Okay. Kotaku, what do they got? Okay. Who are the characters? Okay. Wu Yang. Who the fuck is this? Who is this, guys? Chat, who is Wu Yang? Then we got Mercy as Panther. Okay. Life Weaver as Fox. Who is a Life Weaver fan? Who the fuck is this? I don't know who this guy is. Diva as Queen. This is a missed opportunity, chat. They should have given this to Futaba. They should have given Futaba to Diva. Why do they put Diva as Makoto? They don't got the same personalities. They don't got the same anything. Why do they put them as skins? Genji as Skull. You know what? Genji is kind of cool, but like, you should put it as Junkrat. I mean, they kind of have like similar personalities. But like, chat, these skins suck, bro. These skins are not it. These skins are not it, chat. What are they doing? What are they doing, chat? Pokemon Legends DLC before game is out. You forgot Engage 3 and even Splatoon 3 DLC games high price, sure, but DLC before game is normal. Yeah, but I'd rather drop $20 on Long John Silver than drop any money on Pokemon Legends. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go do one knockout tour. Okay, this is awesome. Wow, chat, I just got into the game. Why is the game bugging? There we go. There we go. I'm gonna do one knockout tour. How about no? For real. Damn, I chat about the Persona Overwatch shit and chat dipped. I don't blame them. Overwatch. I don't think I'm gonna drop money on Overwatch. Create a room. I'll do one knockout lobby, right? Okay, actually, no. We'll probably do a knockout lobby in the thing. In the new Megas, the direct reveal of starters, you only get the Mega Stones as ranked season awards, so if you get the game late and miss the season, tough luck, they're gone forever. Classic Pokemon, they would do some shit like that. But chat, I got a question. Are y'all ready for the 12-hour stream tomorrow? Y'all ready for the 12-hour stream? Alright, we already got 3 people in. Good luck with that one, Greg. Appreciate it, subspace. I think we'll have decent luck. Yeah, it sounds great. Hell yeah. I will say, Nintendo fans have made me lose a little hype on some of the games. They'd be acting like, they should release this on the Switch one. They don't. So do you want the PS5 situation with no games? Yeah, like, I have not seen that on Twitter or anywhere else. But yeah, the PS5 situation was great in the short term, but it was horrible in the long term. Like, in the short term, yeah, stock is just terrible. So, just give the PS4 players a chance. Because they might miss out. Nobody might really be playing the games. But in the long term, it pretty much made the PS5 had no games. Like, simply put. And chat, I saw on Twitter. Also, I'm gonna quit because if we're only gonna have 3 people in here, I might as well do a public lobby. But yeah, being honest, I've heard some rumors about the PS6, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time ever where I'm looking at a new PlayStation console, and I'm like, we don't need another PlayStation console right now. We don't need it right now. We really don't need it. Like, I love PlayStation, but, like, at the same time, man, I'm not buying a PS. This might be the first time where I genuinely don't want a PlayStation console right out the gate. I'm just like, alright, let's... Oh, we don't need it. We don't need it. PS5 gets 1 game? Okay, we made our money. Time for PS6. For real. It's only been 5 years since PS5 first launched. It's too soon for a PS6. Nah, but like, even with 5 years, it's like, it still feels like the PS5. It still feels like we haven't even felt the PS5 era. Like, it still hasn't feel like it. Like, I feel like the PS6 shouldn't even come out till 2030. Like, generally. Somebody quote retweeted the Overwatch Persona's price tweet and being like, Atlas is slowly losing my respect. Like, Overwatch is known for their expensive skins. It's just every other fan base is finally experiencing it. I am getting plenty of games through PS Plus, so that's where my getting my PS5 backlog from. Oh, that's a W. Hell yeah. But yeah, chat, here's what we're gonna do with the... I'm just thinking, what exactly are we gonna do for the... Chat, who's gonna be here straight up, like, right out the gate at, noon tomorrow? I know I am starting it off on a weekday, but at the same time, I'm usually pretty busy with my job on, like, the weekends, so I'd rather stream it now, or I'd rather stream it tomorrow. Welcome. Oh, I was about to say welcome, but then no, it is still Cerner. 90% chance I'll be there. Awesome sauce. Hell yeah. I'll be in class when it starts, so I can't be there. At least not right away. Bet. Nami, I'll be there from like 4 to 5:30. Gotcha. I feel like what I could do is start Fortune Street right out the gate, just because. Hey, if most people are just gonna be in school right away, I don't want to play like the exciting games like right away. And then be like, oh, sorry, you should have been there when you were in 5th period. Sorry. So, I'll at least start Fortune Street first. I know some people don't rock with Fortune Street, so that's why I'm kind of doing it right out the gate. I'll do the 999 Fortune Street game, and we'll figure it out how long that truly is. So, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting time, so... Shy Guy Bazaar, come on. One thing that just surprised me, no news on Mario Kart World DLC or updates were announced in the Direct. It's either we're gonna find out next year, we're gonna find out on a random Tuesday, or we're probably not gonna get any DLCs or major updates. I think we're only gonna get patches, that's really it. But yeah, I'm in a lobby right now. If you want to join in, then yeah. I thought this was a knockout tour because this is what we always start the knockout tour with. But also, chat, have y'all been playing Silksong? I'm not gonna lie, Silksong is low key fun. I ain't gonna lie, Silksong. Kind of a banger, I ain't gonna lie. I bought it because it was 20 bucks, and I was like, shit, if they are dropping the most hyped game of the year for only 20 bucks, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Why not? Bought it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of low-key having fun with it. I remember playing Hollow Knight back in the day, in 2020. Sorry, I've been very busy with school stuff. Awesome. Welcome, NCT. How you doing? But yeah, Silksong I'm actually having fun with. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. But, alright. Oh, we're on Dry Bones Burnout. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, chat. From the title, I am back. I went on a family trip to Pittsburgh again. So, I've noticed in my titles since like 2022, if I've had back from Pittsburgh, like a lot. Like, I go there a lot more than you'd think. Yeah, nah, I did trash this race. Looking like, oh, Omar second line. Oh. Guess you got family in Pittsburgh? Nah, we just like the sports team, so we constantly go up there. I do got some family in Pennsylvania, but we don't ever visit them. I'm not gonna lie, probably for the best. But yeah, I guess we just like the sports team and the culture, so yeah. Still can't believe they're making us pay $60 for Overwatch skins. Like, even my sister who plays Overwatch is even telling me, yeah, it's probably best not to get the skins, honestly. I realize this is only the second time I've had back from Pittsburgh in the title. I swear I put it a lot more in the title, but I guess... I don't know. Welcome, Patricia. Create a room. We're just doing rooms like these. We're just doing rooms like these for now. Actually, we got 3 people, so we could do a 4. So maybe we'll try again after this race. After this race, we'll go try again. Actually, we'll try again after this race. We'll try to create a room after this race. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's go. Whoa. Come on. Oh, I forgot they do that. Oh, that's some BS. That is some BS. No way. Alright, I'm just waiting for a good opportunity, right? It's probably the best we're gonna get. Welcome, Junior Disney fan, to the stream. Glad you could stop by. How you doing? Alright, here we go. That guy's in first. Damn, he's doing pretty good. Why is there a long stream tomorrow? Because it's a 2K sub celebration. We've hit 2K subscribers, and I was like, you know what? If we hit 2K subs, I'll do a 12-hour stream. That was the thing. Oh, fuck off! Oh, fuck off! Oh, damn, the fucking double red. Oh, he has a triple red shell. Oh, that's frustrating. Should have used that for the guy in first. Not see the guy in first? Damn it, I was trying to get away from the fucking thing. Why did that happen? I have some crazy news. Aroma, that's it, the news. Anything beyond that? No, Aroma. If you know, dare I say, if you know. I don't know. I guess the one news is I'm doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. I do have a thumbnail in the process, so that generic looking thumbnail that's on right now is not gonna be the final. But yeah, I think I can handle. Oh, I should have used the shock dodge. Oh. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna close out of this lobby. I guess I'm trying to say Wii U has been modded, air quotes. It can boot the custom firstware called Roma, but I haven't got anything beyond that, so is it truly modded? I gotcha. Alright, we're gonna create another room. We're gonna see if anything spawns after that, though. I'm also gonna use this time to get dinner, so, let me, hold on, let me, get the room ID. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna use this time to go to the bathroom, so that's the room ID. So yeah, let me go BRB to use the bathroom, get dinner. I'm back. Is the Wii considered retro? Hell nah, I'm playing. It is retro. The Wii is retro at this point. It is officially retro. November will mark... Next year's November will mark the release. Awesome. I'm also having this Mountain Dew Trolley Cherry Lemon. Mountain Dew Trolley flavored. What? Like, I guess we're gonna have to buy it. I bought a 12-pack case. I'm gonna try it out. But yeah, I got dinner. Got mac and cheese with chicken. But yeah, how are we doing? I saw Joseph's in the lobby. So how are you doing, Joseph? So let me just... I'm also gonna tweet this out, the stream. We're live with Mario Kart World. Come on in to see some. Come on in to watch some fun racing. I don't know what else to tweet. Let me just put the link. But yeah, how are we doing? Okay. They were good. Definitely has a taste. It is also zero sugar. I don't know if there's just a regular version, but it is zero sugar, the one I'm having. Welcome back. Appreciate it. I think we always do the Cloud Cup, I say as I picked it, but Cloud Cup is the best one, if you ask me. I forgot they play Airship Fortress, even though we're probably on like the track like 0.5% of the time. Oh. Alright. I need something to talk about, so I'm gonna just start yapping about some random shit. I'm not in the anime community, but I guess I'm like kind of close because I watch Trash Taste, which are in the anime community, and I've been seeing the new drama. The new drama is that anime men, apparently are like fake anime fans. That's the whole drama. So, and honestly, to me, after seeing so many dramas of like the worst case scenario, I look at that and I'm just like, this really could be worse. This really could be worse. Yeah, so the whole entire thing was they made a video called ranking first episode of every anime in each popular year. And for like most of the time, there were like some of them where they were trashing and some of them they were like, you know, praising. But what many people noticed is they bashed the old stuff, but they loved the new stuff. And in one of the videos, one of the guys says, "Oh yeah, I used to hate anime until 2020," which is like... But yeah, this is apparently like a big drama because if there's anything anime fans hate, it's fake fans. Well, everybody don't like a fake fan of something, but like in the anime community, it seems like they really hate fake fans. So basically, that's like the big drama. And honestly, I don't like. Honestly, I mean, their takes were ass, and I felt like they were harsh on a lot of stuff. But if this is really as bad as it gets, like, is it really that big of a deal? Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Sometimes I see old drama, old YouTube drama from like before like 2020, and then you really think about it and it's like, is it really that big of a deal? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get this. Why? Because I can. I kind of hope they add more costumes to the game. Like maybe a Dry Bones costume. I don't know what they can do with Dry Bones, but I think that'd be interesting. Like another Dry... Like, not another, but a Dry Bones costume. That would kind of be sick. Like, a Dry Bones costume would be nice. I got 10, which if this was Mario Kart 8, that'd be awesome, but only halfway there. I don't even know who's in first. I think it's Death. Remember Dark Dry Bones? Oh yeah, they could do that. We got outfits for Dry Bones and Mario Kart Tour, so they do exist. Oh, well, that's good. But yeah, Dark Dry Bones, at this point, might as well add it. Might as well add it. Also, is this the best? I don't know. I feel like the one with, like, Rosalina's Ice World in it. Or Starview Peak. I feel like that one's kind of fun. Ah, shit! Alright, here we go. Well, they do exist. Do you guys think they're gonna do, like, any major updates, or do you think what we got is pretty much the final game? I don't want to say it is the final game, but knowing Nintendo, I would not be surprised if this really is the last we get of Mario Kart World. Kind of don't blame them. I mean, the game's already good as it is, but, like, you ever play a game that feels like it needed DLC or extra content, and then it never did? That's how I felt about Superstars. At least Mario Kart, at least Jamboree got DLC, but it's not great DLC. It could be like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we get added DLC 5 years later. Knowing Nintendo, that's probably what we got. Probably what we're gonna get. Also, yeah, nah, I sold right there. Sucks. Alright, Joseph's in first. It looks like Steph's behind, so. Man, what's up? What I noticed with the new Switch is every Nintendo console, it seems like Nintendo always reverses back. They always restart the pattern of sports game. We get a tennis game, then a golf game, and then basically whatever else afterwards. Sometimes we only get one of each. Sometimes we only get a tennis. Sometimes we only get a golf. be fair, they really didn't want to make DLC for 8 Deluxe. Yeah. The only reason there was DLC for 8 Deluxe was because Nintendo, it was because the Mario Kart 8 devs wanted to wait till Switch 2 to do it. But they knew the Switch 2 was going to take ages to come out, so they pretty much did the DLC to stall time. Chat, I want to say I love this game, but even I kinda have to admit, I feel like the 8 Deluxe Booster Pass was better. And it's when I'm casually talking where Joseph and Steph are going banned for fucking banned. I blame Wii U only getting Ultra Smash? Oh yeah, we only got Ultra Smash. I guess it kind of feels like why we get burnt out on tennis. It's just they constantly make tennis games. They did one, obviously there was one on the 64, Game Boy Color, GBA. Then they did it for GameCube, then they ported it to Wii. And then we got the 3DS, and then we got Wii U, and then we got the Switch, and now we're getting Switch 2. God damn. For the first time ever, I'm getting burnt out on tennis. Like, Nintendo is really doing this for a sport that's not that great. Obviously, there's tennis fans, but can we just admit that tennis is just not all that? Like, if we even have to rank the big sports, like, I'm not putting tennis in top 5. You're gonna complete the Super Mario Galaxy before the expensive pack? Good luck with that. I saw Galaxy 2 is getting priced down at GameStop. Like, I remember last year, I saw Galaxy 2 at my GameStop and it was 60 bucks. And now, I saw it at my GameStop today and it's 35. That's one reason I love Nintendo porting games, is that it actually forces scalpers to put the price down. Gap between Tennis Aces and Tennis Fever is about 8 years, so we do get a bit of a wait. I can't. Do you want to know the sad part? It doesn't feel like 8 years. It feels like Tennis Aces is still a brand new game. That's why I'm just like whatever over a new game. I'm just like, do we need a new tennis? Technically, Game Boy Color and GBA games were coexisting with the home console games, so where's the Wii U Switch and Switch is 2 excuse? Hybrids? I don't know. But yeah, it's just, damn. I can't believe it. It's really only tennis, golf, and strikers. Strikers barely counts. We just got it. We only got it after like an 18-year gap. Not 18 years, but you get it. Like a 15-year gap. We got it way too long. We waited this long for strikers just for it to be fucking ass. Well, in terms of Mario sports-wise, it is an ass game. But as an in-general game, it's not that bad. It's an alright game. It's okay. But for a strikers game, it was dog shit. Like, they only have one job. They had to bring back the same outfits as Aces. Give us overalls as default again. You know they're not going to do that. The one thing I'll give Aces, though, is that the character selections were interesting. Like, I felt like it was the most unique out of all of them in all the Mario Switch games. It felt like every Mario Tennis game, it feels like Nintendo's trying to bring up some, like, whatever idea to make the game interesting. Oh, and Ultra Smash, we made the characters big. Oh, and Aces, you get to unlock the actual gimmick maps. Oh, and, the new Fever game, there's a story mode. Like, woo, it's fucking tennis, dog. We don't care, bro. Just if you can make the game as fun as... If you can make the game as fun as the Wii one and the 3DS one, honestly, that's all good to me. Story to Fever sounds interesting. Mario Kart turn to babies and have to learn to play tennis again? What? This does not sound like a good story, but... Baby Waluigi. Oh boy, and Waluigi fans are probably gonna get way more annoying now. I'm sorry, I cannot like Waluigi as a character. I'm sorry. I can't like Waluigi as a character. Their fans were so annoying, especially for that brief period of time in 2018, to the point where I can't like Waluigi in anything ever. Also, I saw somebody on that list playing Balatro. I don't want to say shout out to them. Balatro is fucking awesome. Also, Steph's like in the lead majorly. Like, we major. Bye. Open or superstars? We do not speak of superstars. That was actually a wasted potential game. Open, I'm talking about open. If y'all want to complain about tennis, 3DS1 is the way to go. They got tennis twice. I mean, yeah, but who cares about Mario Sports Superstars? But Open was at least a good game. I played Open I think a year or two back. I'm not gonna lie, Open is fire. Open is a good tennis game. Open is a good game. I don't know, chat. What's y'all thoughts on those Mario Sports games? I don't know. Meh. Mario Sports games, I feel like, if they are executed right, it's awesome. Mario Tennis on the Wii, that was awesome. Mario Strikers Charged on the Wii, fucking fantastic. Sluggers, awesome. Open, great. Mario Golf World Tour, great. And, yeah, that's really what I can think of. But the Mario Sports games, when they lock in, they go hard. Fun fact, Mario Sluggers never got an official release in Europe. Yeah, because, the reason why is because Europe does not care about baseball, so they probably thought that the sales just weren't going to be worth it. Baseball is also the reason why we got boxing. It's also the reason why we got boxing. And, we got boxing and bowling in Wii Sports, because Europe, they don't care about baseball, so they thought, oh, if we put the game in Europe, they're only gonna play tennis and golf, and that's not gonna be worth it to them. So they were like, all right, what should we add in, boxing or bowling? And then they were like, fuck it, add in both, and then that's how that happened. So you can thank baseball for giving us boxing and bowling in the game. Nintendo gave us Mario Baseball and 3DS and parts of Sports Superstars. Look what happened. The game didn't do too well, making them think baseball does bad. Note how soccer is also in the game. I don't think it's a case of baseball. Wait. Yeah. I don't think it's a sports thing, but I think it's just a case of nobody cared about Sports Superstars. And when they did, I remember Antude. Like, he didn't even make a real video. He got a legitimate copy from Nintendo. Like, a review copy from Nintendo. And even said he wasn't gonna make a video on Sports Superstar because it was just a whatever game. It was just a game that made you go, okay, who cares? This is just so mid. Sport that is big in Europe is soccer? Yeah. I mean, yeah. But baseball is only big in America and Asia. So, which is why in the Olympic Games, baseball is only played when America or one of the Asian countries host a sport. It's just because Europe just doesn't give a fuck about it. And also because of certain countries' sports being popular in the home state, being hosted in the Olympics, it's also why flag football is going to be in the Olympics. It's also why it's going to be in the Olympics next year. It's because, well, that. The 2028 LA games. I forgot we had the Olympics last year. I totally forgot. I completely forgot we had the 2024 Olympic games. Everybody forgot about them. The one thing I remember was LeBron came in and still playing so dominantly. People say the Mario 40th anniversary is weak compared to the 35th. Thing is, 40th anniversary has more big things, while the 35th anniversary has a lot smaller things. Yeah, basically. You got the Mario Galaxy movie. They literally said the Galaxy movie is literally the main event for the 40th anniversary. Chat, I think this has been said already, but I'm gonna say it here. Illumination is the greatest animation company when they are put under strict rules. If you let them be, they just make whatever stories. It's just like they make cringe, corny, whatever stories. It's stories to watch with the family just fine. You'll have some enjoyment, but you're just like, alright, this is whatever. Like Sing, like the Minions, like what the fuck is that movie? Secret Life of Pets. Like, it's movies that you're like, alright, I had fun, and then you don't really think anything else. You put them under strict rules, though, like what Nintendo did with Illumination. They are one of the GOATs. They are one of the GOATs. Like, Nintendo knows what they're doing. Like, do you think Illumination's like, oh my god, we can't put it in a fart show? You can't make us do a pop culture show? What are we doing? What is the point of this? We are gonna bomb. And then the Mario movie makes $1 billion, and like, alright, fine. Oh, God. Oh. Mario 35th had 3D All-Star Collection, Switch port of 3D World, Mario 35, a cross-motion like Mario Splatfest, Mario-themed items in New Horizons. Mario 40th has remastered Galaxy games, Mario Movie, Tennis Fever, Switch 2 port of Mario Wonder, and a new Yoshi game. Yeah, you basically got on point. Yo, shit, if the Galaxy 2, if the Galaxy 2 port was just the main event of the Mario 40th anniversary, I'd still say it's a W. Chat, I am still gonna drop $40 on Mario Galaxy. Simply straight up. I feel like to the people that are hating, to a lot of people who are hating on this, I feel like they're just hating just because it's cool to hate on Nintendo right now. Damn, I'm on emo. That is ill! Damn, Steph and Joseph going band for band. They mainly hating on the price of the bundle, which I get if you're a physical guy, but if you do digital, just buy one of the games separately at $40. I mean, if you don't have Galaxy 1 on the Switch, like, buying it separately on digital is like $80. But yeah, no, if it's mainly 70 on physical, so just get the physical. And aside from the Galaxy remasters, everything launches spring 2026 alongside Tomodachi Life. Yeah. Damn, Tomodachi Life, that's gonna be game of the year. I'm telling you. But also, I feel bad for whoever releases a game in 2026 because no matter what, everybody fully knows GTA 6 is locked in to win. Like we all knew that. Somehow they revealed a lot for Tomodachi Life and didn't reveal a lot at the same time. You still want more. Fuck yeah. I agree. I don't know. It's still never fully... The hype never fully settled in that we're getting a second Tomodachi Life. Like, it's real. It has always been a thing where like, we need another one. And the fact that it's actually real... Oh my god, man. I haven't been like, oh man. I think last time I really got hyped for a Mii game, well, was the last time we revealed the Mii game. Miitopia. I was so hyped for Miitopia. You'll join in, and how about Knockout Tour? Yeah, we'll do one after these set of races. Yeah. Shout out to me that said, when is the game coming out? Even Nintendo fully knows. One of the biggest running jokes in the Nintendo community is, where is Tomodachi Life? Where is Tomodachi Life? Does Nintendo really want to phase out Mii's, but they're still so popular they're just forced to not to? Like, I feel like Switch Sports 2, or I feel like Switch Sports is their way of phasing out Mii's, but that game not only did so well, and Mii's are so well loved, do you think Nintendo's like, oh my god, why do they care so much about this? I legitimately believe the reason why Tomodachi Life is coming out in 2026 was because they probably just started development after Switch Sports. Because they saw Switch Sports. They saw everybody was repping the Mii's. And everybody was rocking with the Mii's. So they were probably like, alright, if Mii's are this popular, we'll give them what they want. Ugh. Like, hey, I'm buying Tomodachi Life day one. I'm buying that shit day one, bro. That is a day one game. This makes me wonder if Rhythm Heaven set for summer or fall release for next year, so we're not gonna update that game since the initial. If that's the case, I feel like it's probably gonna be a summer or fall release. But we also have not got an update on Splatoon Raiders, so I think that is also gonna be like a summer release too. Also, let me pin the. Okay. It feels too soon to get new information on Splatoon Raiders at this point. I kind of don't blame you. But at the same time, if they announced it, that means they know it's gonna come out. Literally, top row, the bingo cards are locked in. Splatoon Raiders, Tomodachi Life, Heaven, or Rhythm Heaven. Hyrule Warriors was my only bingo opportunity, and it was still a fail. Splatoon Raiders, and we didn't even get info on it. We didn't get info on Splatoon Raiders. Hold on, I'm gonna look at your... Literally, Hanzo even added you on the Discord being like, did you get it? Did you do any lock-ins? Let me see. Shit, I don't think you did any. Actually, wait, no, I was about to say the second row, but no, not even that. Wow, I don't think you actually got any. Wow, that's fucking crazy. Oh, great. How do you feel about the new Fire Emblem game that got announced as the one at last announcement? Very bold choice of Nintendo to put that as the closer. They know half of Nintendo fans hate Fire Emblem because of Smash Bros. But I will say, after playing N-Gage, I'm still playing through it. I'm in the last 5 chapters. I actually need to lock in on that. I was about to say maybe 12-hour stream, but nah, I feel like that's a thing where that needs to be its own separate thing. But after playing N-Gage, this is the first time where I get to actually look forward to a new Fire Emblem. I'm like, alright, let's go. I heard some say it's like a sequel to Three Houses. I've never played Three Houses. N-Gage is my first Fire Emblem game. It's kind of crazy. But at least I can play N-Gage, so I can play Three Houses and actually get wowed by it if I could. Second row was close to Domingo, but like how? Fire Emblem was my first real non-guarantee spot, and it was the fucking closer. But yeah, Fire Emblem being the one last announcement was a pretty bold choice. I mean, it's not the first time they've done a bold choice like that. Like, I remember in the last Direct before COVID, they put the last announcement as Xenoblade Remastered. And I remember when they announced that, that was the first time I saw a Nintendo Direct and went, oh, they're gonna end it off like this? Really? And, yeah, no, Xenoblade Remastered, it's not a bad game, but even still to this day, I still felt like that was a case of they were really gonna end it off like that. But yeah, buy new Fire Emblem. Hey, it's gonna be interesting. I think it's same universe 3 houses, but some point in the future, since Soft, I think his name was at the end of the Fortune Weaves trailer. Yeah, but chat, I got a question. I'm just figuring out who should I name the main character. Who should I name the main character? Do I name it another Star Wars character? Should we keep it Star Wars themed, like the Kylo Ren? Or do we just go something else? That's a good question. Solace, her name's Solace. She's basically Jesus at Three Houses. Greg, you might actually have saw her before because of Biosonic Smash. Oh yeah, she was the girl in the trailer. Yeah. So I'll do a knockout. I'm just like, do I keep it Star Wars related? Or are they not gonna make me change names? Like for Byleth? Can you change Byleth's name? Probably not. Probably not. If I were to, I'll also give a spoiler to how I would play Three Houses. If I were to play Three Houses, I ain't gonna cap, guys. I ain't gonna cap. I would do it. I would name Byleth after Byleth. I would just name her. I'm just keeping that name. I'm keeping Byleth's name. I'm sorry. Byleth is iconic enough for themselves to where I don't really need to change their name to be funny. It's like we gotta know. Byleth's default name, but starting with Awakening, you can name the protagonist. Damn. I love this song, but I'm kind of tired of hearing it. This is now my third time listening to this song. In what, literally less than an hour? It's kind of crazy. Hold on. Oh! Damn, man. What? It's not just soft, it's too. Portrait art style is the same. Some weapons look like special weapons from the Three Houses, demonic beasts, so on. Hold on, I got a question. Like, is there, like, how similar is, I know pretty much every Fire Emblem game has pretty much the same gameplay, but I got a question for N-Gage. Or I got a question for, Three Houses. Are there anything in Three Houses that I'm not gonna like compared to N-Gage? Like, I don't know. Is there anything I'm just not gonna be rocking with too much? Or is there anything in the game that I'm actually gonna rock with? Is the story one of those stories where it's like N-Gage where you can pretty much predict it to a T kind of right out the fucking gate? Oh shit! Oh damn, sorry Joseph, his friend from school. Why is there a bunch of banana? Oh my god. Oh, that's good. Who the fuck is this? Yo, get this fucking guy out of here, bro. Waluigi, you are not going to Smash Bros. Shut your ass up. You look like they banned hairlines. Ah! Joseph, I thought we was cool, man. Why'd you do that? Oh yeah, get wrecked. Making me debate if I should play 3 houses before Fortune leaves. I'm playing it just because I never played 3 houses. Engage was my first Fire Emblem game, and it's my only Fire Emblem game. So yeah. That depends because I know I didn't like this, but everybody else did. How do you feel about characters who are bloodthirsty? I mean, I don't really care really. Why is Waluigi dominating? He's acting like he's a real player playing. Waluigi, you look like if they banned good hairlines, simply put. And Waluigi, you never get into Smash Bros. Man, back in 2018, you would have gotten death threats for that. But I got a question, Skipper. Is the story actually, is it actually a tiny bit complex, or is it basically like Engage to where you can pretty much predict how it goes to the T? I know this, but Pearl doesn't know anything about Fire Emblem, but when she came onto the stream, she basically predicted the plot pretty much perfectly because it was just that predictable. Other than that, I guess the only thing I say is one of the 3 houses is a joke. Golden Deer it's called. It feels like Engage, but a little better. The other house is pretty great. The 3 house timeline is confusing, so it's actually going to be somewhat complex. Alright, good. I liked Engage. The combat, the action in Engage, I generally think it's the best tactical RPG. Better than Persona 5 Tactica? I've only played 10 hours of Tactica, so I don't really know. I don't really know about Tactica. I think that Tactica is going to be after the game I'm going to have to play to really understand. Damn! Oh, if you air horn while they have the bomb, it blows them up too. Wait, was 3 houses the one that got the Switch 2 update? That's gonna be interesting to play. Wait, a Fire Emblem game got a Switch 2 update? That's what I'm asking. Did it got a Switch 2 update? I remember they were promoting 3 houses, I think? Or am I tripping? I don't know. Skipper's kind of like my Fire Emblem encyclopedia, so I'm really just asking him. I don't think so, unless 3 house counts. Or unless 3 hope counts the warrior. Oh, you're talking about warriors. Okay. So they were talking about warriors. So, alright. So, I don't care about Fire Emblem warriors. So. Good, man. Good thing I don't have to care about Fire Emblem warriors, man. Fire Emblem warriors is like the one franchise I'm just looking at. I'm just like, alright, should we even care? I'm only gonna care if they drop a Fire Emblem Engage 3 hopes. If they drop a Fire Emblem Engage. If they drop like a Fire Emblem Warriors Engage hope, then I'll buy. But as of why the fuck do you have 3 triples? Bro, Steph's beating up all the zebras, bro. Bro, why does Steph hate zebras, bro? Keep forgetting Fire Emblem Warriors is a thing? Don't worry. We all do. Nobody cares about Engage. Nobody cares. I would have to say Engage, but nah, I care about Engage. Nobody cares about Warriors. Nobody cares about Warriors. Warriors was cool when they did Hyrule Warriors for the first time. That was like, whoa, Nintendo games can be like look like this, it can be awesome. And then anything after that was just, who cares? I remember Fire Emblem Warriors came out for that 3DS, and I remember it ran like dog shit. Like, I was surprised they even made it a 3DS game. Keep forgetting to try to make it the 3-hour timelines is ironically the easiest way to explain it. The lead spoilers, I guess, don't leak it just yet. Also, I think I might be fucked because Daisy! Fuck her, bro! Hey, Daisy! You built like if they banned hairlines, simply put. Oh, and everybody has a mushroom, so I'm fucked right out the gate. Okay, yeah. Alright, here comes Joseph. Wait, so so Skipper, for 3 houses, does it work like, let's say if it was N-Gage, like, if you were like Kylo Ren, for 3 hopes, could you join either Diamond Society or like Alfred Society? Like, you could join one of their countries? Like, is that like basically what it is? Also, Joseph wins because, of course he does. Of course, not Daisy. Well, yeah, he is Daisy. Of course, Daisy wins. Alright. W. Bro, I actually got so robbed from that, but GG's. Damn. GG's. GG's. GG's, gamers. We're still doing. We're still going. Alright, here we go. Yay. Not gonna lie, Mario Kart really do be a fun game. Chat, oh man, tomorrow is the infamous 12-hour stream. I had to rewind because lag, but yeah, basically you got it. There's 3 clones, there's 3 choices, each of a different nation in the continent. Damn it, so I can't choose the Fall Kingdom? Man, this is a scam, man. That's not worth the 60. I can't choose the Fall Kingdom. Why? I'm playing. So I can either choose Alfred's Kingdom, Diamond's Kingdom, or Fogato's Kingdom. Ooh. You know, if I was in the game. Oh, that's a tough choice, actually. Ooh. That kind of is a tough choice, if we being honest. I'm not joining Alfred's Kingdom. I don't got anything to gain from that. But, ooh, I could either choose Diamond or I could choose Fogato. You know, I could hang out with Fogato. I can hang out with his hot mom. I can hang out with Tamaria. But, hey, man. Diamond, they got Diamond, he's alright. They got who's the old lady, the old tank lady. They got Alcreus. Alcreus is like a beast. He's like a Mr. Beast. Say that again. I don't know. It's a tough choice. Ooh, it's a tough choice, chat. Also, I'm closing out because there are only 3 people, so just join in via the actual race. I won't say which house does this, but there is one house that lets you choose who you support if you reach a high social link on the leader. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Wow, we got people in here. Oh damn, this is actually a full lobby? Whoa! Chad, this is a full lobby. They like never do this now. I think last time they did this, dinosaurs roamed Earth. Welcome Super Silver 2011. How are you doing? We're just gaming. However, if you fail to reach that high enough, then the game will default to a route instead. Really? Interesting. Wow. Damn. Hey, that shit sounds crazy. This sounds like a tough competitive race. Oh, Joseph tried. What's everybody doing? What's everybody doing? 8 Deluxe, Mink. We already moved on to World. I'm playing. Oh, he's also playing this on the Switch too. Ooh. Interesting. Alright. Mr. Me, Mario Kart World. Bone Frog on Warriors, 280 hours. Is he like 20% through the game then? Or I feel like Warrior games, I feel like I've heard they're really long. So is it like Persona where it's like a 100-hour game? It's an interesting question. Splatoon 3, 2K26. On the Switch 2, probably runs good. Now, Minecraft, Ninjala. We on Ninjala. You know it's 2025, right? Splatoon 3, Cuphead, Among Us, Smash, YouTube, Superstars, ACA, bowling. Okay, we just doing anything. Shout out to Minsky, but why are we playing bowling? Ninjala did recently start their final season. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, bro, Ninjala in the big 25, bro. It's like, let's wrap it up. I was about to say, did he get the expansion already? Shit, crazy. If you include 3 hopes into the mix, then there's 3 new stories. Each has a split path depending on if you recruit Byleth or not, making 6 different endings. Wait, so you don't even play as Byleth? Wait, do you even play as Byleth in the game? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Wait, that's confusing. Wait, do you not play as Byleth? What? Nah, that's crazy. Three Warriors is... I know 3 Hopes is the Warriors game, but at the same time, I was asking about Byleth. Byleth's a major character, but not the protagonist? Yo, who the fuck is Shez? She's? Like, Sheen? Like, Planet Sheen? Who the fuck is... Yo, chat, I'm looking this shit up. Who the fuck is this? Who is this? Shez? Fire Emblem. Get on the back of your head. Name 5 Shez me. Name 5 Shez. Name 5 people who love Shez. Name 5 Shez fans. Alright, oh, he's a protagonist of Warriors. Okay. I thought he was a protagonist. I thought he was a protagonist on the main game. I was about to be like, who the fuck is Shez? Name 5 Shez fans right now. Name 5 Shez moments. I've heard more from Klon than Shez, bro. Like, get out of here. Who is Shez? Alright, here we go. Bro, Shez though. Like, who is Shez? Like, I thought he was just a guy they made up. Oh my god. Bob is a major character, but not the oh wait, I already read that, the book. What am I doing? Best I can describe it is, Byleth is like a Pokemon rival, just a constant robot that shows up every now and then. You do get the ability to recruit him, but it's a complicated process. Oh, okay. So that's only in Warriors. In actual Fire Emblem, in actual Three Hopes, or in actual Three Houses, he's like an actual protagonist. Oh man, does that mean is Byleth like Narissa to where she's like, bro, please just battle me, please, bro. Hey, best friend. Hey, bestie. We want to battle? It's like, dog, who fucking likes you, bro? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whose favorite character is Narissa in Scarlet and Violet? Let's be honest. Damn. Only reason the real story exists is because the opening of the game, mercenaries for Violet and Shez duel. Shez was about to die until saved by miracle power within. Damn. Shit crazy. Yeah, but why the fuck were they doing, bro? Like, what could Shez... Bro, if my name was Shez, bro, I'd be beefing too. I'd be like, yo, man, why the fuck is my name Shez? You know what? I'm making this everyone's problem. Damn, I thought we were gonna go mistletoe. So technically this battle happened off screen in Three Houses, so this little bit of Three Hopes lore is needed to understand the positioning of Three Houses opening. Damn. So this all happened because of some random off-screen battle in Three Houses. Yo, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. Man, honestly, with all this little bits of pieces and lore, there's a reason why. Man, no wonder Fire Emblem games, or what I'm trying to say is, no wonder Three Houses fans got bored of N-Gage, because you got all that complicated story, and then they had to go back to just a generic Fire Emblem story. Like, damn. I can't imagine being a Three Houses fan and then getting into Engage. It's like, yeah, you got awesome gameplay, but then you got the most you went from a pretty complex story to probably one of the most generic stories Fire Emblem conceived. Long story short is She Lives, Three Hope story. Shez dies, Three Houses story. And they said the Zelda... Okay, so this is all on Shez. Bro, who cares about Shez, bro? Bro, nobody cares about Shez, bro. Oh my god, bro. Bro, they trying to make Shez like a big deal, bro. Go to the back of your head, name 5 Shez fans. Generally, you cannot name a Shez fan. You will probably name more Klon fans than you will Shez fans, bro. Shez is not important. Shez is not cool. Shez, who cares about Shez? But man, no wonder Three Houses fans got bored of Engage. Because if you had to go from like a pretty complex story to fucking one of the most generic stories Fire Emblem conceived, yeah, I get kind of bored too. But Engage as a first Fire Emblem game is generally great. It's like, the gameplay is generally fantastic. There's a whole meme to Shez. Like, hang on, let me find the image on Google. God damn. Like, bro, generally gun to the back of your head, name 5 Shez moments. Like, Shez is not a character anyone cares about. Not gonna lie, Fire Emblem though was kind of fire. I keep forgetting the dude's name is Alir. Like, he's just Kylo Ren to me, and he's kind of Kylo Ren to everyone here. We all know Alir as Kylo Ren. Like, whenever we mention Alir, we only mention Kylo Ren. We only say the name Kylo Ren. Shout out Alir. And Alir's a more endearing character than Shez, bro. Like, I could care fucking less about Shez. I don't know about you, but a big focus on Galaxy for Mario around now. I got this feeling next week Mario Galaxy could be 3. It could be. Or it might be, I don't know. Oh, it's interesting. But I'm finally glad they're focusing on the Wii era a lot more, because I felt like Nintendo was focusing so much on, like, around the NES, SNES, N64 era. It's like, dog, everybody who grew up with that is like 40. It's time for us. It's time for us. Like, give us some love for Galaxy. That shit was goated. I'm finally glad they are. If the next Mario game is Galaxy 3, that would actually be fantastic. I'd love that. Welcome Coupon for Copper to the stream. Glad you can stop by. I don't know how Shez has fans, but they do. It's like the image and memes chat and hashtag Shez sweep on Twitter, the big things. Welcome Pearl to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, we're talking Fire Emblem because we are talking Fire Emblem. They announced a new Fire Emblem game in the Direct. Bro, Shez, that's like the one meme Shez has. It's just It's just him a bit stretched out with Shez. Does nobody care about Shez that much? But apparently, we were talking about 3 houses, and I was asking, is 3 houses like an actually has like a little bit of a complex story? Or is it just a case, or is it like Engage, to where pretty much anyone like you can predict the game to a T, even though you've never played it? I'm getting the sense, it seems like I'm getting the sense that 3 houses is a little bit of a complex story. So, that's actually good. Would you guys recommend I play 3 houses or Engage first before Fortune's Weave? I guess 3 houses, apparently it's gonna be like, they're in like the same universe, but I'm gonna be biased and say Engage, because Engage is one I'm playing through and I'm having fun with, and I never played 3 houses, so. Could Pro predict the plot to Fortune Weaves before the game even releases? I don't know, that's a good question. Yeah, I'd say 3 houses, because if they're bringing in Sothis, might as well. Also, let me unpin this, because I am not in a private room anymore. I'm sure as more stuff is shown off, there'll be obvious connections. But for now, understanding Solace and her key in the role. Yeah, basically. We're doing Vario Shipyard. How many of you heard Morgana in her voice? For me, I never noticed. I've never noticed Morgana until I actually really hear it, and I'm like, alright, there's some hints of Morgana. Jerp says hi too. Well, hello, Jerp. But, chat, are y'all ready for the 12-hour stream tomorrow? It's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna drink. There will be a few Monster Energies drunk. So, it's 12 hours. Football has 7 hours of Red Zone football. We have 12 hours of great 56 content. Will there be any waddle? Who am I kidding? Okay! Okay. Pro, what was your thoughts on the Direct? We was talking about the Direct earlier in the stream, but I don't know, what do you think of it? I'm convinced Cassandra, however, it's can only do one voice. Like, every voice she does for our main hero is just Morgana voice. I like some voice actors. I love voice actors, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like for specific voice actors, you can kind of tell that they only have, like, one range. Like, for her, I think she does a better job, but some people, I'm just like, yeah, nah, this is, like, the only thing they can do. Like, Xena Robinson's at least a case of, yeah, she has range. Like, when he played Hunter in Owl House, he actually has range. Like you can't really tell that's Xeno. But But not gonna lie, Folgado and Junpei are pretty much the same characters. They're the same character. They have the same voice range and everything. Disappointed with the fact that KO starters megas are locked behind ranked PvP. Oh wait, you gotta be ranked PvP? Does that mean you get to be top? You gotta be top 100. You gotta constantly face top 100 players just to even get it? That's crazy. Range can really damage a character. Folgado, I blame Junpei. What does that mean? When you were playing the Persona 3 demo, did you like Junpei because he was Folgado, or did you hate Junpei because he reminds you of Folgado? Or vice versa, you hate Folgado now because it reminds you of Junpei. Too much triple P. How about this? Why is my mouth full? How far does Persona 3 Royal demo go, or Persona 3 Reload demo go? I saw in the ad listing that it goes all the way up to the first boss. It goes all the way up to the first boss. So I think you just complete the month in the game and then the demo ends, I think. So I don't know about all the marketing materials exclusively showing the $70 Switch 2 upgrade rather than the $60 base game. Damn. Much more than I was expecting. Honestly, yeah, I thought you would do like the first 10 days and it's like, oh, alright, demo's over. See ya. But guys, I'm telling you, if you want to play Persona 3 Reload, buy the demo. Or go play the demo. You don't even have to buy the game. Just play the demo. Just see if it's for you. And there you go. I will be pushing the Persona 3 propaganda. And hey, I played Scarlet and Violet for y'all, so y'all gonna have to play Persona 3 for me, okay? I'm playing. You can play whatever you want. And yes, I did play Scarlet. I did play Pokemon Violet on stream. Hell has frozen over. What the fuck? That was something I noticed too. Like, it might show the Switch 1 logo in the trailer, but then why use Switch 2 Edition logo? Metaphor demo goes like 6 days after you access, or if you reach a certain point in the first dungeon, if you go there right away. I need to confirm that the $60 version actually functions. Wait, are you gonna buy the regular Switch 1 Edition and not the Switch 2 Edition? I don't have the money. I got you. After how Scarlet Violet on the Switch makes the game actually unplayable, I don't even want to take a chance on the Switch 1 versions. Hell yeah, I'm not even dropping money on Legends. I'm not gonna lie. Guys, did you know Undertale turns 10 years old? Did you also know Yandere Simulator was developed around the same time, and it's not even close to finish yet? Kind of crazy. You know what? I'm the noticer. I'm very noticing. I'm very much a noticer. And even if I did, the practice of a poorly performing version of a game and an overpriced upgrade that does work is a scummy practice. Now I'm not gonna support. Honestly, that's fair. I'm not jumping on Legend Z in general, but what you pretty much described is exactly what Game Freak would do. That is like a very Game Freak thing. Also, Skipper says earlier, Fogato's lichens has been lowered. Junpei instantly pushes a dumb rumor. Oh, really? That's crazy. Nah, if you ask me, Junpei. Okay, Skipper. Okay, I am gonna sound dumb. Hear me out. Junpei gets better if you once you buy Persona 3 Reload and you play the game. Junpei gets better over time. He's not like Yosuke, where he pretty much doesn't get better, as far as I know. He is like Ryuji, where he's kind of weird at first. Ryuji's actually kind of good right out the gate. But Junpei, he is weird out the gate, but he gets better, I promise. Junpei actually gets better. He gets better after how many hours? You know, that's a good question. I think only 30. 30 hours. Is that a Kanye record? Probably like, I think after maybe okay. I'm trying to think. It has been a minute since I played Persona 3. It's not because I didn't play the game. It's because I beat the game, but it has been a full year since I beat Persona 3. Only 30 hours. Hey. 30 hours is like rookie numbers, okay? Listen. Or is it like 10? I think Junpei gets better. I don't know when exactly he gets better. I know it's very early in the game. He does get better. The game is about 100 hours later. This is my time with the base game. Yeah, it also took me 100 hours to finish, but hey man, Persona 3 Reload. I'm not joking when I say it is the best game I've played. It is better than Persona 5. I'm not joking. There is no characters that are bad. Not even Junpei. Junpei is one of the best. What do you mean? Suzy from Deltarune goes from 10 out of 10 characters, one of the best characters in fiction. Bro, hell nah. You know who fits that description? Joker, Persona 5. Hold on, I was checking Discord. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, it is exactly what I'm thinking of. Okay. I really fell for Junpei's character by the end of the game. I will not say why. I will not say why either, because I want y'all to play it for yourselves. I don't know if Pearl will, but I know Skipper probably would, so I at least want... I will say, though, the game gets really good. Persona is one of those games where obviously the first 50 hours are amazing, but it gets even more fantastic the last 50 hours. I sound like a One Piece fan right now. Fucking hell. But you know what? You know what, chat? I'd rather play 3 Persona games in a row than watch One Piece. I'ma say that. Fuck One Piece. I'm not watching that shit. When Makoto has choices, how do you feel about the portrait that appears to me? To me, it looks a little ugly and creepy. I think it's the mouth. I think it is the mouth, but for me, it's fine. Like, it could be worse. I think Joker has better portraits, but Makoto's portraits aren't even bad. The first 50 hours. Guys. I never said the first 50 hours were anything revolving bad. I said the first 50 hours were amazing. Looking Kid Blue. And the Answer DLC is alright if you enjoy the combat and dungeon crawling part. For me, I never finished the Answer DLC. It's just, it's whatever to me. But, hey, Persona 3 Reload is still I still can't believe it's been a full year since I finished Persona 3. Persona 3 might be. Persona 3 Reload is generally one of the, probably, not one of, it is the greatest game I've played. And I believe Pokemon Home is one way to ZA based on one, and I believe Pokemon Home is one way to ZA based on what. Wait, what does that mean? One way? Persona 3 Reload's one of my favorite games of all time. Hell yeah, that shit is goated, bro. Persona, I would say this. Persona 5, it's a goated game, but if you ask me, the cast, I feel like maybe 3 members of the cast aren't great. They're pretty not fun. Persona 4's cast is pretty much entirely unfun. Persona 3 Reload's cast? Shit, man, there's no bad members. There's no bad members. It is the one time where you're unironically debating, oh, who should I hang out with? Oh, man, who should I put in the starting rotation? Oh, I don't know, they're both too goated. Oh, you really don't know. Persona 5, you're like, alright, I don't want to hang out with Makoto. I'm not hanging out with Futaba. I guess I'll hang out with Onigen, I guess. Persona 4, you're like, okay, who should I hang out with? Where should I go? Hell, Super Duper Hell, Extremely Mega Duper Hell. Ooh. So don't transfer Pokemon's Legends Zazu, they'll be stuck in France forever. What's wrong with France? Could be worse. You could be in Somalia. You could be in North Korea. Could be worse. Bro, they need a Pokemon game in America, man. Can you imagine how fire a Pokemon game in Chicago would be? Shit would go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap, y'all. After Expedition 33, France is not as bad as I thought it would be. I haven't played Expedition 33. After being disappointed by Baldur's Gate, I decided not to really go invest all in on a new Game of the Year RPGs. Black and White take place in New York, kinda. They already made a Pokemon game in the US. What is it? Pokemon Gale of Darkness? I don't know. I thought Pokemon... Black and White? Unova? United States of America? Wait, what's the Unova? I don't know what Unova is. Is that Pokemon Red? Or is that Black and White? Unova's name of the region? Where is Unova? Unova Pokemon. What is that? Oh, it's Black and White. Okay, okay. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Black and White kind of got the best starters. Think about it like this. Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. That's kind of a goated lineup. I don't even know who would pick. Snivy's goated. Tepig's like whatever. Tepig's kind of cool. But then you got Oshawott. You got the GOAT Oshawott, bro. Like, shit, I don't even know who to pick. I say the best final evolution is Embar, but shit, man. I'm picking Oshawott, bro. Oshawott was goated in the anime. If y'all say hell nah, bro, Oshawott kind of looks like if a bad hairline was even worse, I'm banning y'all. Simply put. But also, by the way, we do not speak ill of Froakie. Froakie turning to Green Ninja, he's the GOAT. And if y'all say otherwise, I'm gonna have to start banning people. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules around here. I'm sick and tired of the fire type becoming a fighting type. If you ask me, fire types are cool. I mean, come on. Come on, fire types got the goated designs. You got, what's his name? Not Lucario. You got Charizard. I know people don't like Charizard, but I'm like, why you don't like Charizard? You don't like Aura? You like boring shit? You like boring? Favorite Pokemon's probably Ditto then. Reminder that Green Ninja is still the only Gen 6 starter to have 2 farms. Hell yeah, because he just got Aura. He got Aura, chat. Like Green Ninja, it's Red Ninja, not Green Ninja. Hey, it's better to say Green Ninja. I mean, you already got the G-R-E-N in there. Might as well add the extra E. Bro, I was so confused when they announced the Green Ninja, but... okay. Like, chat, I remember being like 11 and I was actually confused on why Green Ninja wasn't green. I was like, bro, why they named him Green Ninja if he's not green? It's like if dry bones was wet. It's like, what sense does that make? So on the French word for frog, not the color green. Whenever people mention Ditto now, I think of that Pokemon game, the one where you play as Ditto. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what are they doing? Welcome Morgan to the stream. But also, chat, I'm kind of distracted because I am looking at the new art that I just got for the 12-hour thumbnail for the 12-hour stream tomorrow. Gonna make the thumbnail for it because it's just too goated. But chat, we gotta admit, Green Ninja is probably the best evolution in that, right? Like, who else did they got in that? I remember they got that fucking owl Pokemon who was in Pokemon Tournament DX, bro. Like, they was about to add him, bro, and then they added Incineroar. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, that owl Pokemon seems cooler for Smash, but at the same time, the wrestling guy, I mean, wrestling is suited for Smash, so Delpholox is the best for Kalos. I don't know who Delpholox is, so I ain't gonna lie. He's not in Smash, bro, so I don't care. I love witches, I love witches, I love witches. Why am I playing like ass? Final form of Fennekin? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot who Fennekin was. Somebody needs to remind me who Fennekin is. Who is Fennekin? Remember, guys, I don't know Pokemon, so you gotta have to explain it to me like I'm Firestarter. I gotta look up who that is. I'm not gonna lie. Fennekin's Gen 6 starter, the Fox. Like, what does the Fox say? Let me look it up. Fennekin Pokemon. Oh, he's that guy. Okay, he's in Pokemon Tournament. Okay. Pokemon X and Y Pokédex. Alright, let me look this. Let me look TS up. So you got Fennekin, who's kind of cool. You got Froakie, the goat. And you got Chespin. Chespin's kind of cool as a starter. But then, one of these evolutions, Quillidan. That looks like a fucking Chuck E. Cheese costume. Not gonna lie, if we being honest, Pokemon X and Y got the best new Pokemon, bro. Like Pampor, or the Pansies guys. They got what is it? They got a Bunnabell, Vic Villain. They had a Vic Villain chat. Fletchling, Zigzagoon. Like, bro, this shit be peaked, bro. Like, bro, they really peaked on the designs, bro. What else? Badoo. What else? Sharpedo. Burmy. My top two starters are Squirtle and Cyndaquil because... Oh, I accidentally picked Wario Stadium. Vic Villain? I like that name. Yeah. Vic Villain. I kind of like that name. When the Splatoon streamer is more known than Pokemon. Vic Villain? Yeah, Vic Villain. You are mixing up literally every generation. Doesn't every generation have it to where the earliest the Pokédex number is, the more new it is? It's like they put all the new Pokemon first. They put all the new Pokemon first in the Pokédex. That's how it is, right? The Splatoon streamer is more known than the Pokemon. I don't know Vic Villain Pokemon fan, but I do know Vic Villain Splatoon fans. I'll say that. Yes, and you were mixing them. It's old to new. Oh, it's old to new? What? Why would they do that? Like, bro, when you're playing a new Pokemon game, you only care about the new Pokemon, bro. But at the same time, you gotta care about the old Pokemon. Because, well, it's that easy to add them into the new game, right? Right, Game Freak? Right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about the Pokédex. I actually don't mind that they got rid of some Pokemon, because at the same time, there are some Pokemons where it has 0 fans. But if your excuse is gonna be we're putting more resources to the game, and then the game is still fucking ass, in fact, it gets worse, that's where I have a problem. Also, it's probably that easy to just copy and paste every Pokemon in the game, I'm gonna be honest. But welcome, Admiral Monk. The fish emote. How you doing? Like little fishes. What was that fish Pokemon name? Who's like... Gyarados? Yeah, Gyarados. It's the fucking fish! Bro is a fish! It's called chronological order with that logic charge over to follow the tail end of Pokédex. I thought copy and paste was that they did Sword Shield with all 3DS models. Well, not only that, but they didn't copy and paste all of them. They had to make the game in 1 year. They had to make the game in 1 year. They came up with the story first, in the first 9 months, then the last 3 months was making the rest of the game. That's how it worked. I will give it this though. I heard Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I heard that game was actually pretty good. I heard the story was pretty good. I heard the story is pretty good, but I heard everything else is ass, and I did play it, and it is ass. Surely Gen 10 will be peak. Yeah, surely guys, Gen 10 will be very peak, y'all, right? Surely Game Freak will actually lock in, right? You have over 1,000 new Pokemon after 9 generations in nearly 30 years? Damn. Magikarp is a fish that evolves to Gyarados, which is a dragon. Damn. Why is bro a dragon? Like, why couldn't he be a fish? I don't know. The story to Scarlet Violet did enjoy, especially the DLC thing. Everything else, though. Man, Persona will never be as ass as Pokemon. Chad, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna be honest when I say this. Persona 5 Tactica is a better game than Scarlet Violet. I said it, Chad. Be like a dragon? I kind of quite like that name. Yeah. Bro, it's like I don't know, Scarlet Violet. It's like I don't like the characters. It's like their personas are like pretty weird. Like why do they act like that? Huh. Personas. I gotta quite like the name of that. Kind of a long story. Alright, so let me give out a long story. Once upon a time, there was this kid named Jack. Jack, he wanted a Gyarados so bad. But then his parents gave him this trash ass Magikarp, bro. He was like, bro, what the fuck? This is a trash ass Magikarp, bro. Ain't nobody's favorite Pokemon is Magikarp, bro. Ain't nobody's favorite Pokemon is this, right? And then Magikarp, he got mad. He was like, man, understood, man. I gotta do something about this. He started watching highlights, man. He thought he'd be cool. He started watching Andrew Tate highlights, and then he tried to go lock in. But here's the thing, though. That shit didn't work, dog. That shit didn't work, bro. He realized that watching highlights like that is stupid as fuck. And when he tried doing it in the real world, he got made fun of. Every Pokemon made fun of him. They're like, no, Magikarp, bro. You watch Magikarp? Magikarp. You know what he's saying, dog? You know what he's saying, bro? What a loser, bro. And then Magikarp got sad, bro. And then one day, out of just complete nowhere, he turned into it. How? I don't know. The scientists are still explaining that. And then one day, he turned into Gyarados, and then he started unleashing havoc on everyone. He's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not even Magikarp no more. That's a trash ass name. What's that name? Yo, my favorite SpongeBob character is Gary, and I do take a dose of the evolution pill. You know what? Gyarados. I like the name of that. And then he said, "Don't name me Gyarados. Don't name me Magikarp anymore. I'm Gyarados." And then he started wreaking havoc on everyone since. So what's the moral of the story? Don't watch Andrew Tate highlights. That's simply put. Don't do it. It's not good for anyone. The evolution pill is interesting to say HRT, yeah. But also, wasn't there like isn't it like an evolution stone? That was kind of the story I was getting. But HRT. I guess the moral of the story is, don't watch Andrew Tate highlights and just embrace your true self. I guess that's kind of what it is. You know, we can all learn from Magikarp, right? Or we can all learn from Gyarados. Not Magikarp though. I think Magikarp was not locking in. I'll say that. But we can all focus a little bit on Gyarados. More of the story, you give Jack an Ojin instead of a Magikarp. For real. Huh. Jack? And Ojin. Huh. I kind of like that name. Why did I knew I was gonna say? Probably you've been around me long enough to where you kind of can predict my lines. I don't blame you. I need to come up with new stories. Dawnstone is actually HRT. All of its evolutions end up looking differently gendered than the previous forms. Well, shout out them. Alright, come on. Oh, shit! So yeah, I'm good on that Dawnstone. Awesome sauce. Chat, y'all like my story where you're like, that's like a pretty accurate way of Gyarados' story. That's how it happened. That's probably what everybody's thinking. I mean, if I heard that, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds kind of right. That sounds kind of right. Your story is not accurate, but I like it. All right. Well, at least we got that. At least we got that. I thought the piranha plant behind me currently was Jack's thing combo. If they happen to be lurking, make sure you got water. Damn. I'm headed out. Have a good rest of the stream. W. Well, Jack doesn't look like he's in the lobby. Unless he's, like, going under a different name. Well, True Jack, take care of yourself if you're there. Hell yeah. I don't think he's here, though. And Greg, they not he. Oh, they're not they don't go under he, they go under them. Oh yeah, my bad, gang. My bad. Chat, but we can all admit Lucario is the coolest Pokemon, right? I mean, dude, he went aura for aura with Metal Gear Solid. Like, he went, like... He was cool. Lucario was cool with Metal Gear. He was cool with Metal Gear Solid. Hey, Lucario, you gotta admit, Lucario is awesome. Greg, Lucario's not awesome because I lost him in Smash Bros. Well, you're getting banned. See ya. Jack goes by they them. It's kind of crazy. Shout out them. I don't know why I said it's kind of crazy, but. I think that's just my default answer, so. But, alright, yeah. Sorry if I say he. It's because I've been around Jack where he was the majority of his pronoun usage, so. The switch ups, so I'm still getting used to the switch. I'm still getting used to the switch up. Surprisingly, Lucario is one of my favorites. It's neat, though. I thought that chainsaw was about to ram into me. I was like, fuck. Lucario is neat though. Awesome. Honestly, the best Pokemons are the ones in Smash. Like, if we're being honest, it actually makes you think, what Pokemon character is getting into the next Smash game? If I had to predict, probably the cat Pokemon. That's like the furry Pokemon. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. I guess good for them. Meow Carta? Yeah, Meow Carta. Meow Sin Carta. Like the wrestler. Meow Sin Cara. I think that's how it goes. But yeah, something like that. It is fan favorite of the starters in Japan. Honestly, when I saw Meowscarta, whenever I think of its popularity, I think, is it popular because it's actually cool? Or is it popular because it's easy to make porn of? I feel like for most of the popular Pokemon starters, I feel like it's this. I feel like the latter is probably the reason why. Both. There are some fans where I don't take serious, but if you're a Pokemon Gooner, I cannot take you seriously as a human. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to learn to let stuff exist. I know, but at the same time, I can at least be like, Pokemon Gooners are fucking weird. At least I can learn to let stuff exist, but at the same time, I can acknowledge and be like, if you're a Pokemon Gooner, I cannot take you serious. But, yo, chat. If they were to add a new character into Mario Kart World, who would you want it to be? You ask me? Well, it has to be Kamek, but unfortunately, that ain't happening. I feel like it's interesting. I feel like, you know what? I feel like they should add the monkey and Bonanza. Like, I feel like he's already getting some popularity. Why not add it? Why not add the monkey and Bonanza? I mean, it's technically in the Mario universe. Which one? The Bat Monkey. I forgot. I forgot that everybody in the universe in the fucking Bonanza game is a monkey. Are you winning, Greg? I'm in 4th. Technically counts. Oh, shit! Sorry, I know that was yo guy, Sir Nerd the Piranha Plant, but like, I mean, come on. This might be personalized. I like to see King K. Rool. Yeah. I feel like King K. Rool could have a good shot, but at the same time, I feel like they want to. I feel like they still want to keep him. I feel like they still want to keep that animosity or anonymity in Bonanza. So I feel like they're gonna add in the Bat Monkey because he's kind of popular enough, and Nintendo's promoting him enough to where it is what it is. At the same time, Kiki's rule and credit for Mario Kart and yet to have an answer behind it. It's a good question. Well, I was winning until there, so. But guys, I'm excited because I got a brand new thumbnail. which I'm not gonna put it yet. I'm just now making it, but basically in the next 30 minutes, the thumbnail will be updated. But in like the next 30 minutes, the thumbnail will be updated. Remember when the credits would list who voiced who? Oh, do they not do that anymore? Damn. How are y'all doing currently? Horrible. I'm playing. Now, we're doing good. Chat, I'm scared for the 12-hour stream because I think we're going to start the stream off with a 999 Fortune Street game. I don't know how long one lasts, but we're going to find out. I think this is the day everybody finds out how long a 999 Fortune Street game lasts. Probably going to be ages. At least in Mario Kart World, no. People got to know the VAs for characters by the VA tweeting about it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that's how we all knew. They fired the OG Peach voice actor. Shit's crazy. I can't believe they did that. Late because talking to my friend Vivian should be in this game. Vivian? Vivian? Wait. Like as in, Vic Villain? Or as in, is that like one of their alt names? What was it? What was Stella? Is that one of Stella's alt names? Vivian from Paper Mario. Vivian should be in this game. That'd be interesting. Alright, here we go. What the fuck? Somebody named themselves Chu P, like as in Chun-Li. I am currently screaming each time a Switch 2 game like Bonanza gets spoiled since I want to play it but can't due to no-do. Damn! Alright, so no spoilers for Bonanza. I kind of rock with it. Sir Nerd is a DK fan, even though on the channel DK is a very hated guy. What's wrong with DK? Jamboree. That's all I'm gonna say. Jamboree. Spoilers, Pauline sinks. You're banned! Mods execute his family. Wrap it up. I'm playing. Sorry guys, Iron Man dies. Iron Man dies in Bonanza. Sorry. He dies in Bonanza. I've already been somewhat spoiled from looking at Twitter, so know that King K. Rool is in the game. Oh, yeah. Alright, guys. Yeah, he is in the game. That's why I don't think he'll be in Mario Kart World, is because I think Nintendo still wants to keep the spoiler thing about him being in the game, like, a secret. So, but they'll probably add in the Bat Monkey, since he is one of the most known Mario DK characters in the game. I actually know how the ending goes just because I watched the Kojin's finale stream on it, but I'm not gonna say how it goes. Except Nintendo literally spoils the credit song in all the marketing. I know it's just a song, but like the credit song? Damn. Also, if you finish Persona 3 Reload, you are going to be met with an amazing credit song. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm not gonna spoil how Persona 3 Reload ends because the game is the greatest game of all time. It is a game where everybody needs to experience it. When does that game come out anyway? On Switch. We all know I already beat the game on Switch 1. Oh, not Switch 1. I beat the game on PS5. Persona 3 Reload Switch 2 release. October 23rd. Hello, Philippines. Welcome, Delaria, to the stream. Welcome. How are you doing from the Philippines? Does Persona 3 Reload and Moreno making out because there's total side order vibes? Something like that. Change the Nabbit favorite character? Next game. I'll do it in the next game. Team Philippines? Hell yeah. Shout out the Philippines. I'd rather buy Legend of Zelda since I can actually own it. Yeah. But guys, you just gotta buy it digital. Don't worry about the physical copies. At the same time, Persona 3 Reload is only like a 40 gigabyte game. Max. I think it's only 30 gigabytes max. Like, they can definitely afford to put the game on the cartridge. I saw Hades 2 was actually gonna be a cartridge, is actually gonna be entirely on cartridge, which is good. I think game companies are gonna see physical sales. I think game companies are gonna see the physical sales and see that the game cartridges are selling better than the game key cards and probably commit to actually putting it on the game key card. Or commit to putting it on the actual cartridge. At least the game key card is still a physical key card. You want to own Fortnite physically? Too bad, you just get a box. Yeah. No, I saw WWE 2K26 physical edition does this. Like, it's a physical copy, but at the same time, it's like, nope, fuck you. It's a code in box game. Oh, what happens when we remove the game from the eShop? Fuck you. Too bad, so sad. Like, come on. Like, it's so lame. It's such a lame thing to do. I'd rather a digital game just admit to being a rental. That is, Skipper. I feel like if you see rental, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, if I'm only renting this, I'm not actually going to buy it. It's rather, they rather have the sense that consumers are buying it than they are renting it. I think it's just like a psychology thing. Because if I saw rent this, I'd be like, hell no, I'm not renting that. But if you saw buy this, it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to own this. Even though you kind of aren't. Problem is that Nintendo only offers one cartridge size for games, which completely explains why key cards for third parties are as prevalent as they are. You is right. Welcome Nintendo Guide to the stream, but yeah, you're pretty much right. I mean, basically, no matter what, WWE 2K was always going to be a game key card if they wanted to, because, well, even if they wanted to put the entire game on the cartridge, it was going to be hard as fuck. It was going to be hard. But, like, not even giving us a game key card is such a lame fucking move. Like, it's such a lame move. Like, I think that's probably the lamest thing a game company can do. Oh yeah, somebody puts in my Discord about the Persona Overwatch skins. Oh god. I forgot about, oh yeah, we talked about it earlier in the stream. Yeah, like skins selections just suck. Like I said earlier in the stream, it sucks. The skin selection sucks. Alright, they want Nabbit. So Delaria, you're getting Nabbit. Why is this thing pink? You know what? I'm fine with it, but wouldn't it be Urple though? Like, Wyatt Urple. What's the sense of buying games besides grabbing something off the shelf and using money to take it home? Yeah, game key cards aren't a real physical game, but you still bought it, basically. Card doesn't come in Urple? Yeah. Game key cards are accepted. They count on people not reading that little disclaimer. Pretty much. Sucks. But it is what it is, I guess? I don't know. I don't like saying that, but at the same time. Guess it is what it is. What the frick? Trying to make the thumbnail in between the matches. Alright. Why are we on Rainbow Road? Why the fuck are we on Rainbow Road? Why are we on Rainbow motherfreaking Road? Rainbow Road jump scare. Oh god, Rainbow motherfreaking Road. Exactly. Third parties are also being lazy and not eating up the cost they should sell to try and sell actual physical games. In fact, most of them don't even want that either. Is crazy. For real. Sucks. I don't read about it when they complain about the disclaimer on Switch 2 boxes. I'm pretty sure Pearl's talking about the actual consumers. I like owning actual physical products. Cost of holding a physical game cartridge makes me happy. Yeah, I don't blame you. For me, I buy digital games because it's very convenient. It's very convenient to open up my Switch and boot it up, then spend the 1 minute finding the game cartridge and then putting it in and swapping it out. But at the same time, physical games are just so good. The only actual physical game I bought for the Switch 2 is Cyberpunk, and that was because it was launch. It was launch day. Yeah, it was launch day, and I decided to be like, alright, you know what? Cyberpunk's actually on full cartridge. I might as well give them support. Because I saw CD Projekt said they barely made a profit off the Switch version of Witcher. Because they actually decided to put production costs on actually putting Witcher on the actual cartridge itself. And I saw that they were doing the exact same thing with Cyberpunk. So I was like, alright, I'll actually give them some sales for this. I'll bite. I know the one person who loves Cyberpunk was Rizzy Roan. Rizzy Roan loves Cyberpunk. Like, to him, it's basically like how I love Persona. If I happen to break my Switch or something, I don't lose the games I completely play. Yeah, W. For pretty much. Like, if your account gets banned, it's like you still got the game cartridge access to get like a different account. No skipper, I don't expect them to read disclaimer. That's why I hate the concept of game key cards. Damn. Also, I think I might wrap up around like 10:30 because my parents really want me to do the dishes. Like, I hate when that happens, but you know what? It is what it is. Physical media is extremely important, especially since you have way more control of the game and you actually own it compared to digital, where you don't even own anything at all. Pretty much. Oh, I forgot. Alright. Didn't mean to do that, but you know what? It is what it is. I hate the concept because I think there's going to be some parents who can't afford Nintendo Switch Online buying these game key cards without reading the package, and their kid can't have the game. Basically. Ah! You don't need NSOL to use game key cards. Yeah, you don't need it. Oh, what the fuck? If you're not pressing A, I was like checking Discord and apparently it's moving me to the fucking right. What the fuck? Just an internet connection still required. Damn. That kind of sucks. I feel like if they do need internet connection, I feel like they could just go to a place and have it. Who the fuck doesn't have internet in 2025? That's honestly a better question. Probably extremely rural internet. Or extremely rural areas. I heard some areas were so rural with the internet to the point to where some are still using dial-up just because the internet's just that slow, so they might as well stick with dial-up. But yeah, who the fuck doesn't have internet? I have a family who lives in rural Michigan who just got internet last year because nobody just came over there. It wasn't until Starlink finally came over to where they got it. What's even better, too, is that with physical copies, you can play offline without needing to depend on your account for anything nor the internet, so that's also a huge plus. Yes. You can get game key cards all you want, they do so, but let's be reasonable and not misinformed about that. I guess. You can play digital games offline too, I do it all the time. Whenever Zoo Wi-Fi is down, I open up Uno. I was like, what the oh, I realized, yeah. Like, Pearl, I understand, but at the same time, I feel like your problems could be just informed with, you can still play digital games online. Who doesn't have internet? Is this Rainbow Road again? Oh, I was about to say. What is this track layout? What the fuck is this? Like, having a Wii and no internet makes sense for the time, but having a Switch 2 but no internet is so, yeah. Like, if you're buying a Switch 2, if you're buying a Switch 2, but you don't have internet, I think that's just a you problem at that point. Like, that's even my thing. Like, I understand where you're coming from, Pearl, but at the same time, if you're buying a Switch 2 but you don't have internet, that's a you problem at that point. I know from my cousin in Michigan, besides the Switch, his latest console he owns is a PS3 in 2025. It's crazy, but at the same time, some people aren't as grateful as us, so, or some people just aren't as great as us in terms of money, so. Straight line to one loop of circle? Yeah, nah. There's a reason. Cuba Triple Beach is the worst map, not only because it sucks, but all the intermissions to it fucking suck. Like, it's bad. Countless people in developed countries don't have internet, at least in the sense of good quality internet. Some still don't have internet at all. It sucks. Welcome Shy Good to the stream. How you doing? Wow, all that for one lap. Wow, this is bad. Wow, that's horrid. That's more horrid than horrid Henry. What the fuck? Wow, I've never experienced that. Doing awesome? Hell yeah. Even for as much as I really like the route tracks, I know it's a huge hot take, I like them. The Koopa Beach routes are easily the lamest in the game. Yeah, I don't blame you. They're like pretty fucking lame. I have finally got an answer to my Wii U situation. What the heck is this? Plugins can be configured using the configuration menu. Could be open using the button combination. is the Splatoon 3 logo in my fucking computer? You're off tomorrow, so I'll come to your 12-hour stream? Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. But yeah, no, easily without a shadow of the doubt, Koopa Troopa Beach is easily the lamest. Easily Koopa Troopa Beach is easily, any route to Koopa Troopa Beach is easily the worst. But if you ask me what is the absolute worst track combination, Desert Hills to Koopa Troopa Beach. It's not really that exciting, but Starview Peak is right there. Like, in terms of worst routes, I don't know any bad routes. Like, I don't know. I think I need to play on all the routes. But Koopa Troopa Beach easily has the lamest. Like, it easily has the worst. Oh, you're talking about routes, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna say DK Spaceport to Koopa Troopa Beach. Or, no, Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach is easily the worst. Because it's just a straight line. Desert Hills to Koopa Troopa Beach sucks, but it has some variety in the routes. Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach is a straight line to one lap. Joseph, I'm gonna need you to top that. Why am I specifically bringing you up? Because I remember you put us on to Desert Hills to Koopa Troopa Beach, and I can tell you, what is it? Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach is easily worse. Hope the stream goes well. Catch you later. Might go back to work right now, so I may not respond. Alright, bet. See you tomorrow, Shy Kid. Hope you have a great one. Great, almost all the same tracks in the game are awesome, but Desert Hills, Koopa Troopa Beach do not need to be here at all. They're the worst tracks in the game. Desert Hills is not that bad, but there are better tracks. There we go. Anything to Koopa Troopa Beach is garbage. One lap at the shortest track in the game, most of them being water segments. You basically right on. I don't even know what to go with. God, one thing that I actually am excited for in Crossworlds is that there's no intermissions or tracks like that. It's literally just exactly how it is. I felt a sharp chain in my chest spending $90. Ugh. I'm not buying it right now because it is Sega. They constantly put all their games on sale, so I'm gonna wait for like a month or two for when it's at if it goes on sale and the special edition goes on sale for $70, I'm buying it. I'm not paying $90 for it, but I might as well pay 70 just to get SpongeBob, the Ninja Turtles, Avatar, Minecraft. It's gonna be fun. Also, I know Joker's not gonna be added until like a future update, so. Hey, once they add Knights into the game, hey, Knights, $90, yeah, it's $90 for the season pass included, so. The game's already $70. Have that as Nickelodeon, wait. Yeah, but I saw Knights is finally going to be a playable character. He wasn't in the OG, he wasn't in Transformed, and obviously there weren't any other characters in Team Sonic Racing, but what do you think of the route tracks conceptually in this game? I know they're the most divisive thing in the entire game, but I honestly really enjoy them for the huge chaos. I feel like some of them are really good, but I feel like some of them are really good. Half of them are whatever, and some of them are really bad. Keep the routes in KO. That's peak. Yeah, the routes in KO are fantastic. Like, they're at their best in Knockout Tour. But in regular races, it's like, some of them are cool, most of them are pretty whatever, and then some of them are just straight up dog shit. Like I'd rather race on Super Mario Kart than go race on them. No, the problem with the routes is that they're not bad, because I want to play a regular course over them every single time. Yeah, it's like, the routes, like I said, most of the routes are whatever, but the reason why Mario Kart fans are so divisive over it is because it's like crockpot food. It's like, they're not bad, but it's like you're never in the mood for it. You're gonna prefer something every time. Like, the best route in the game is still worse than the worst normal course in the game. Nah, I feel like the best route is better than at least Koopa Troopa Beach. To me, it's just more game to play. I mean, he was right, but at the same time, it's like, for me, sometimes more isn't better. You just got coconut mud, yeah. I think a lot of people are way too harsh. Or, I've given them 70 hours worth of tries. I've given them 70 hours worth of try, and I think they suck. Damn! But to me, I don't know. Koopa Troopa Beach in general, it's just not a great track. It's actually a pretty bad track. But like, pretty much the best intermissions, I think, are at least a little better than Koopa Troopa Beach. Why do you have to keep up your sanity, Skipper? Why do you have to keep up your sanity? Is it you realizing that the Mario Kart intermissions are just not good? No one want to get a route right now. Koopa Troopa Beach to DK Spaceport. That's one of them. I think any track to DK Spaceport is just good. Not that, the Wii U modding. Oh. Like, it's called a Mario Kart World for a reason, so of course the game mostly revolves around racing a huge world, and I think in the grand scheme of things, the concept works well enough. Yeah. My problem with the open world is, just like every other racing game that's not GTA, open world racing sounds great on paper, but in execution, it's something you have fun for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then just go to regular racing. Yeah, but the problem with the courses is that the intermissions is that they're even the good ones. It's kind of hard to remember. Saying that because the route is good itself, or is it because it ends at spaceport? Both. I mean, it does end at spaceport, but at the same time, it's like the route itself is at least fine. It was fun. I think my problem is Nintendo tried to force the intermissions on the actual race part so much. Oh, are you kidding me? Like, before the patch, like, like, before the patch, players would literally only pick random just because it was the one that exclusively gave 3-lap tracks. And then when Nintendo patched it, the game was pretty much dead on Versus Races online for like a while. Yeah, basically what Pearl said. But Chad, y'all ready for the 12-hour stream tomorrow? That's gonna be fun. I keep bringing that up, but hey, I'm gonna hype this up as much as I can. 12 hours of Greg 56 content. That sounds like an overdose, but you know what? We're gonna deal with it. Drip also brings a point that they don't have their own names being another thing that making them hard to remember. Oh yeah, you was right. They probably saw that a huge bug rather than some intentional, because I don't think Nintendo's like that. If it was like that, that is so fucking hilarious. That is actually, like, that is so funny from Nintendo. But, yeah, they probably saw it as, like, a bug issue. But it is coincidental that a bug issue is also the main draw to fucking online. I'm making the thumbnail. I'm like, should I add TF2 to the thumbnail? Am I gonna play I think I might play TF2 for, like, an hour. I don't know. What time is the Mario Party gonna be? That's a good question. Oh, I gotta add Mario Party to the thumbnail. I am gonna plan on playing Jackbox tomorrow. Oh, I think we might start the stream off with 999 Fortune Street. I'm gonna be online for full 20 hours of stream tomorrow, so I guess I'll have the time to continue this tomorrow. But my god, I have to be the worst modder ever. I was about to say, you're not a mod. Plus, you wouldn't be that bad of a mod. But then I realized, oh wait, you're talking about the Wii U. Went 3 for 3 on the gap jump shortcut. So far, it was worth taking the time learning it instead of winging it. W. Dry burnout. I'm never in the mood to play that. Like, I get it's not that great. There are more options. Not a fan either, but you can't entirely blame them because the point of the game is racing around the world. I mean, you was right. Plus, if I do got that much of a problem, shit, I can play Team Sonic Racing. Ah! All I can know is I can open the custom firmware, I can open a plugins menu, that's it. I might as well play vanilla hardware. Let me use these Squid Sister mods, damn it. Damn. Oh, shit. Yeah, but also, the reason why I'm doing Fortune Street kind of right out the gate is because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people still either have school or they probably have work. So, I kind of want to do something like kind of non-viewer right out the gate. But at the same time, it's like, hey, if 999 Fortune Street game is going to be long, I might as well get it out the way. I'll be getting a Switch 2 Mario Kart World for Christmas. That is awesome. Hell yeah. And we're going to see a huge jump in Switch sales, or Switch 2 sales. We're probably also going to see an unexpected increase in Switch 1 sales due to a bunch of grandmas and dumb parents accidentally buying their kid a Switch 1 for Christmas. Not to mention, obviously, I need to get Pretender running so I can play Splatoon for real, but I want to transfer data. I got doing single-player and mule challenges, so mods needed. I gotcha. Holy, over 3 hours. Yeah, I know. But, yeah. Overworking. Yeah, I'm overworking myself. You get a few in? You're not too late. You can get a few in. Yeah. But yeah, 12-hour stream. So I'm gonna start the stream at 12 p.m. noon my time, and then it'll end at 12 a.m. my time. Why? Because that's how long 12 hours is. If you're gonna start any time after noon, it's impossible to do 12 hours without going into the AMs. So the fact that people are comparing Sonic to Mario in 2025 is crazy. Like, it's not in the 90s anymore. People make things the competition with both race games are different for different people. Because they like to have some competition. People love a good old competition. But yeah, everybody's saying, oh my god, Sonic Crossworlds, it's gonna wreck. It's gonna race you, Mario Kart World. And I'm like, no, it's not. Do people forget? Do people forget that Mario is just like this way big franchise? Like, guys, let's be honest. Mario Kart World has, like, a bigger pull than Sonic itself, unfortunately, so I don't think that's happening. You're gonna call Shez to calm you down? Chat, I generally think there are more Klon fans than they are Shez fans. You have your Wii mod because I needed to get the lighter 3K mod out of Splatoon? I don't think I did. Damn. Exactly, Sonic's the same franchise that doesn't even sell mainstream like numbers like Mario did. Mario Kart is the biggest racing series ever, so of course no other racing game stands a chance. Basically, you basically got it on point. Like Sonic is of course Sonic is of course recovered or recovering. I think they're on the edge of being fully recovered, but still, like Sonic was doing just dog shit in sales, and like not dog shit in sales, but they were underperforming in sales in like the the 2010s. I don't think underperforming in sales, but they not only were they not performing the best in sales, but at the same time, like its reputation was literally the shit of the butt of the joke. It's kind of like Frontiers was like a make or break for Sonic. Because, like, well, you had the movies and shit. You had the movies hyping it up. And then Frontiers was like their first major game since Forces. And for Frontiers, that was basically like their make or break game. Because literally, I forgot the dude's name, but literally the main Sonic guy who was making the games even went, oh man, we need to make this. Because everybody's hating on us. They think we don't got it no more. So we need to do this to make sure we still got it. Remember when Sonic was Sega? Remember when Sonic was Nintendo exclusive in the Wii, 3DS, and Wii U era? That was such a weird time. I still don't really understand why Sonic would do that. Like, I feel like I feel like not only was the reputation a joke, but I feel like another reason why it kind of was underperformed was because it was on the Wii U. I think I'm almost done with the thumbnail, so that's good. Okay, let me actually lock the fuck in. But also, let me, item bag. I'm already this far behind, I might as well item bag. And it gave me mushrooms. And it gave me mushrooms again! Oh boy! That's awesome! That's what I want to see. Okay. That's something interesting. There we go! There we go. Alright, we caught up. I feel like somebody's about to hit a lightning right here. Not what I want. What the fuck? You honestly don't understand why people even bag in the first place. That still doesn't guarantee you anything. You're still gonna get blast out items anyway. There's no difference. I feel like somebody else has a better excuse. But sometimes getting cool items right out the gate, it's just fun. Get whoever's in first. I'm gonna explain in a second. Yeah, basically. It's Wario Stadium team. You know what I say to Wario Stadium? It's just like time finished and for made another Monster Truck Arena. Oh my god. Alright. Front running means you get no items for shortcuts and you constantly get hit, so that means no coins, so it's better to stay in the back to make a last second comeback. Shoutouts to sippers constantly mention their hyper fixations, can relate. I mean, shout out, yeah. Shout out them, W. Alright. I think I might do more tweaks, but I'm basically gonna put out the final thumbnail. And after this race. Alright, here we go. Oh, shit! Let's go. Holding coins in this game is important. Yes. I mean, you may think coins aren't that important, but at the same time, they are. That's why people bag, because you get none in first. Yeah, like, look how many coins there were right there, but I didn't get it because, I didn't. Seriously, that people calling this game dead when first and foremost it's not a live service game, and second, I see lobbies being filled out anyway, so people clearly playing. I think people are saying that because in versus lobbies, it wasn't even getting at max. It wasn't getting close to the 24 players at all. It could barely get half of it. But, yeah, you'll still get full players in knockout lobbies. You like knockout lobbies, you still will get close to a full lobby. Like, look, I just got the 20 coins like that. Like, just like that. I just got the 20 coins like that. I gotta ask, what would make a hyperfixation too hyper? Like, I mainly want to mod my Wii U for squid system purposes. Someone play someone with off the hook and deep cut. I think, let's say, if you want to make an analysis on Toad Mater, getting a mechanical degree for it. I still remember when you said that, and you were meaning the Spotify thing, but we all thought you meant getting an actual mechanic in like cars and shit. And I remember Bugsnax responded to that by saying autism final boss. That I feel like that would be it. I think I was focusing on getting the coins too much though, where I actually forgot to lock in. So that was versus race 2. The thing that most people don't realize that it also depends on the time zone when people are playing for the game for you to find people in World Island babies. I mean, you is right on that. No, I went from first to last in a second. Damn. Also, I'm gonna do a few more races and I'm gonna wrap it up just because my mom really wants me to do the dishes. I hate whenever they really want me to do the dishes, but yeah, we got people, or nah, I got somebody coming over for a few minutes, so want the house like kind of clean. I don't know how bad dishes are, but yeah. But luckily, I'm gonna get them done. So I don't gotta worry about it tomorrow during the 12-hour stream. 12-hour stream will start at noon tomorrow. It'll start at noon tomorrow. Don't worry, we've got 12 hours. So you got from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. to make a visit. Don't worry. I think even tomorrow I'll go to 7-Eleven just to buy a few Monster Energies just to drink during the stream. And also, it won't let me change the thumbnail right now for the other stream. But after this stream, I'm gonna change the thumbnail. So get ready to see that when that happens. A few? Yeah, I'm staying awake for 12 hours. I'm gonna probably need that. Yesterday, my friend, who was taking me to a Rays game, had like a few Rainstorm energy drinks. I think he was at like 1,100 like milligrams on caffeine. Shit is shit was getting crazy. Shit was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone stays awake for 12 hours. I don't know. You don't know that. What if Galaxy Cap is only awake for 4 hours? What if Morgan is only awake for 8 hours? $13 said a few goes within the... $13 said few goes out. Wait. $13 said few goes out with the 999 Fortress Street game. Wait, what? 13... What? Wait, what do you mean by that? They actually made funneling a bit better than the last patch, because now you can actually get coin block in first place. 999 for true game makes you tired, so the monster drinks are gone before anything else, pretty much. But yeah, yesterday my friend had like 1,100 like milligrams of caffeine from just the rainstorms because he was keeping himself awake. He was getting tired, so he was drinking a few throughout the day, and then I decided as a gift give him another one because I thought he would probably only be on his second, but now I think he was on his like fourth. Yeah, shit's kind of crazy. Stella really uses caffeine, never drinks energies to stay awake for 16 hours. Should I do, like, donation goals during the stream? Like, if I reach, like, a certain amount of dollars, like, I'll probably do something. I don't know. I used to have energies once or twice a week, and I thought that was bad. Damn. And it is for the record, kids don't do energy drinks. Yeah, don't do energy drinks if you're under the age of 18. Literally, some energy drinks, like the Rainstorm I bought, literally have like a low lettering that says recommend for people over 18. Like, they do not recommend minors drinking energy drinks. Don't do it even if you're the age of 18. Nah, I'll still drink energy drinks. Welcome Stephen Crawford to the stream. Glad you could stop by. Also, Pearl, mind letting Jerp know about the shiny treasures of Ruin and Scarlet? Those are event exclusive shiny Pokemon right there. Damn. Guess there you go. Also, yeah, this is gonna be my last game because I gotta do dishes. And also, I don't want to stream too much before a 12-hour stream tomorrow, so. You said thanks for a reminder? Awesome sauce. Yeah, guys, if you have free time of your day tomorrow, you should definitely spend it on the 12-hour Grade 56 stream as a celebration for 2K subs. And also, after the stream, kind of check, or sometime after the stream, go check and see what the thumbnail is for the 12-hour stream, because I also got done with the thumbnail. I can't change it as of right now, because if I were to leave to go to a scheduled stream, it won't let me. But set up a donation code to drink water? Yeah. I should make it to where every $5, instead of drinking whatever I'm drinking, I gotta drink a bottle of water, and I can't drink anything else unless I finish that bottle of water, and I gotta refill it every time. That actually sounds like a genius idea. I'll do that. If somebody spends 50 bucks, if somebody donates 50 bucks, I gotta drink water the rest of the stream practically. God damn, like everybody's on my case, bro. I got a really score here in the hammer minigame, Mario Luigi Brothership. We got a 91. Awesome sauce. Hell yeah. He's gonna purposely have only one bottle. Like, sorry, a lot of water. Then switch chat begins to simply refill it. Nah. I actually got a reusable water bottle, so, yeah. I'm just weird day YouTube adds switch points. I'm gonna make everyone hydrate. Oh boy, that's gonna be awesome sauce. I can't wait to add one of those points that says end stream and then somebody saves it enough to end the stream. Like, imagine I get started with a 12-hour stream and then they say, nah bro, end that shit now. Like, oh, see ya everyone. Man, Pro should be on Persona 3 Reload. Ooh. Highest is 100, but that ball goes fast. Hitting gets frame perfect. Damn. Yeah, sometimes shit like that be getting to you. Yeah. I didn't mean for this. I will give it this. This is at least a long intermission. Some tracks couldn't handle that. This actually feels like its own legit map. Yeah, I'm just not been balling these races, so. Yay! Alright, we're gonna call it right here because I need to do dishes. So yeah, almost 4 hours. And so basically if you want to match a 12-hour stream, imagine this stream, but you add an additional 4 hours 3 times. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna call it right here, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the 12-hour stream. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Also, check out the 12-hour stream pre-schedule already to see out the new thumbnail. And yeah, bye-bye.